Ugh.
Frost, does anyone want to go over that again?
I mean, for...
Roy made some very nice diagrams that exercise the way we're going to do it. I suggest you take a look at them if you haven't already.
I like how you're ignoring my beautiful one.
I mean, I need to learn how to make this in this tool instead of just drawing them out.
Because
But
yours had them the
yours
wrong.
is pretty
Because yours had them the wrong way round.
Hmm?
Yours had them the wrong way round, didn't they?
Wrong way? No. They just missed a few AoE markers. They missed a few lines.
In any case, you know, in any case, DPS. Do you know the corners to put them in if you get them?
2 and 3.
Do you know where you're going if you don't have a snowflake? We talked about this, remember?
On the line?
Well, we can
Like
show
a
when
big
we get it.
triangle.
Tanks and healers, do we know where we're going if we get a snowflake? If we have the flare marker that chases us, once again, for tanks it is north or east. For healers it is south or west. And don't forget there is a knockback as well.
Yep, after placing the first snowflakes.
For Mirror, if we get driving frost, I recall that if I remember correctly, that was go in between the mirrors. That's correct. Yeah, that was correct for driving frost, isn't it, Ori?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we get biting frost, get the hell away from the mirrors. Other than that, you sort yourself out, boys and girls. Morby, do the usual with the stream. Get your food, blah blah blah, repair up, blah blah blah. Let's have us some good raid night. Get some prog. I want to see that savage version if possible. And I suspect tonight we're going to see this dreaded mechanic everyone hates. So let's see it.
I wonder
if the
how
light
fast we're
trumpet
gonna-
is like normal, it'll probably be after the ad phase.
Do you know what? Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? Like, is it bad that I kind of have my gut feeling is telling me that this is going to be one of those, you know, where we have mechanics where, like, because of our tendency to overthink, the harder mechanics become easier for us, and everyone else dregs this mechanic. Why do I think we're not going to struggle with this that much?
I don't know.
Supposedly the mechanic itself is not very difficult. It's just that one person messing up for a tiny bit kills everyone else. And apparently,
oh, so it's Hello World. Okay.
It's very blinding on the screen as well.
Oh god, I've got a team of people who need Ferrostorm called out or they can't see it. Great. Yeah, Morb, I'm talking about you, and what?
I mean,
Alright,
I
boys
already
and girls.
gave my tip for Ferrostone.
Yeah, you know what my tip is? Open your fucking eyes.
My tip is just, if you don't see it, you're standing right in it.
It's not a terrible bit of advice, actually. Let's go, kids.
Reminds me of Leviathan. If you can't see it, it's behind you.
We did save the marks last time, didn't we? Are you okay, Morby? You're giving a lot
Yeah,
of...
I've got to say that.
Are you cosplaying as Vivi tonight, Morby? You know, with the quietness.
Yes.
Are you taking a page out of her book?
Just not very talkative today.
There's a difference between rude and truth. No. And what, not very talkative? Are you okay, Morby?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Something's wrong with Morby, guys.
Oh, I ain't got SCT open.
Well, we'll post some naughty images in the loot channel during break.
So, if I remember correctly, if this is where we're putting the snowflakes, the safe spots were... It wasn't strictly in between, was it? Let me have a look. No, like, you can either... It's sort of like hovered around here at the cardinal points by the look of it. Maybe a bit down, maybe on the lines here, like this.
So the line
You
is
can see
like
there will be a
triangle.
line collecting like the 3 and 2 markers if the AoEs are placed correctly, so either stand behind or in front.
I would say for me, if say for example for Siegfried and Roy, who that's funny, for who want to stand close, those inner rings in the middle, they look safe based on the way we're doing it.
Yeah, checks out.
Mhm.
I mean, couldn't you also stay in the inner circle on the D side?
Or no, you can just stand on like the inner ring, literally on the ring itself.
Yeah, just
The
don't
line.
stand on the cardinals.
I'm not gonna go demonstrate because I'll probably pull Shiva if I do.
Damn.
Like, okay, right, yeah. So like right here on any of these around the middle one for the melees. Ranged, you can do the same, or you have access to these ones too. The way we've created it is that any of these, unless you're right on top of the fucking snowflake, are safe.
Just for confirmation's sake, if I have my AoE circle, I just go to either 3 or 4, place it there, and then I can instantly run away, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But remember though as well, guys, it does give you a non-removable heavy. We can't do anything about that. So I wouldn't running a straight, like for example, like obviously a healer's gonna go to this one. I wouldn't run like that. You're better off running at an angle or something in between. So find the nearest safe spot in relevance. I would probably say, based on the diagram, you're better off running towards something like here, like a hard left or right, depending.
Mm.
Like if you place your marker on 2 and you run to me, you're safe. If you run to like,
But they'll have
above.
heavy. They'll have heavy, so they won't be able to get that far in time.
They can use sprint though.
Yeah, they can. It'll help a little bit, I guess.
I wish I could use Paladin.
Wouldn't that be nice?
In Kiz's case, she has the wonderful benefit of an Avant, so I suggest you make use of that to get out of there, Kiz, if you have a snowflake.
I already have.
You just gotta think of it avant of time.
Right, do we have any questions,
got
or
heavy, yeah,
are we
stop
ready
that,
to
I'll
do
just-
some prog?
Shoot across the arena.
It's doing
Guys,
That's meant to be a yes. I didn't.
okay.
I hit
Right.
tab twice, but it only went through once. Like.
What's up, guys? We want to get some good prog tonight if we can.
But don't be surprised by pre-build devotion. That's priority optimal for Sumner on this.
Are you excited, Vive? I can't hear your excitement.
I'm not fucking excited.
But she is stylish.
She's fucking stylish.
Mirror incoming. That's Rhea, I believe. So get in between the mirrors. Wrong mirrors, guys.
Damn.
And yeah.
Rip.
It was not the wrong
No,
Maybe.
to be exact, yeah, just jump off, just wipe it, resell it. To be exact, now get in between the green mirrors.
Yeah, I thought that one might work as well.
No. Because one of the green mirrors is always opposite the red.
Fools.
The whole sprint. Oh, shit. Might have forgot something, I apologise, Morby.
Oh,
That was totally my fault.
Fuck.
My fault, it's my fault. Rhea, get between the grains.
Oh, that'll just come off fucking red mage.
To the sides of the red. That should be good enough, I think. Just gonna go back to the middle, get ready for Diamond Frost. Eyes open. These really hurt, Morby.
Yes, I know.
Shall freeze.
Focus.
4?
3.
Oh no, okay. I don't know.
Proximities. I forgot to call it. I was too busy focused. What just happened?
I have no idea.
Because you died, the flare jumped to straight middle.
I didn't have the flare.
No,
Oh,
I
Oh,
have flare.
Siegfried died, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
I was too busy focusing on the Snowflake Order, I didn't call the Heavenly Strike.
yeah, I got it all the time the other day, so now it was like I didn't have plunges to press my inborn for the knockback.
Are the flares first or after the star thingies?
Flare, and then shortly afterwards, knockback. So the moment the heavy appears, you want to pop your knockback prevention, I think. Don't quote me on that, Morb, there might be a better timing.
It sounds about right with how the snapshot works.
Eyes on the mirrors. Frontal, get away from the greens. After this, guys, we're gonna go left. Left.
Dang it. Too early.
Got it.
Should be enough. I need to learn the range of that so I can maximize movement. Looks like it's just over half of the arena, I think. Diamond
The farm
Frost.
the big one at least.
AOA, Siegfried. Yep, good job.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, it's on me this time.
Knock back.
Whoops.
Nice. Not
More?
clear. Watch the bongos. Watch the bongos. Remember they blue
Driving.
That's Rhea. Vivi, move. Okay, it's not as wide as I thought. What's
Oh,
that?
it is.
Siegfried. Living Dead it. See what happens.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah,
That is-
it's the
yep.
usual. Yeah,
There
it's this
it
one.
is.
Siegfried will die if you don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on,
that
buddy. I'm
is-
coming up.
Shall usher
Nope.
in peace.
Redress.
Provoking. Already? Okay.
Look away.
Oh! I didn't see the
Oh,
eyes.
You guys are dirty.
I didn't see the
Get under
eyes.
there. Get under there.
Fuck off,
Dynamo.
Knight. Yeah, fuck off, Knight. I just rezzed. Alright, take care of them if you can.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Light
I'll take it back.
Oh.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is. Let's
no.
see this
Yeah,
shit then.
I'll disable tank sense. Oh, what's
Ooh,
this?
that is spicy.
Chain. Found you will be soon.
Okay, pay attention. There's meteors and orbs and tethers. And
The
debuffs
opposite
of the
tether
tethers.
to other tethers.
Refulgent Fate. I got something called Refulgent Fate.
I took a screenshot.
Yeah, I got the chain. It said when the effect expires, you will die, or something. And the
Okay,
other one
so-
that has a long duration. It said something about 5 stacks. That's
Right, okay, so we had 4 meteor puddles and we'll look to like 4 orbs.
We also
So,
have cones.
we can probably assume the cones will go to the players who don't handle the meteors. It looked like the tethers were coming from the orbs as well.
it was kind of stage where the orb was tethered to the player, and the players tethered to 2 other players. And
Right, we need to see that with everyone alive.
let's see. Refulgent chain. Bound with chains of light, your refulgent fate will be sealed when this effect expires.
Oh, that's nice. What the fuck does that mean?
And
Then there's also
refulgent
this one.
fate- Yeah, refulgent. cursed by binding light. If the distance between you and the player to whom you are bound becomes too great or too small, you will deal unexpected damage to those nearby.
Oh, so it's a chain then. Okay.
Yeah, so you need to be an exact distance away, not on top and not too far.
So basically, that's probably going to control the meteors that we go to, because we can probably assume meteor players and tether players are going to be tied together as well.
So do the ones with the tether have to take the meteors? Or
We don't know.
do-
We didn't have enough people alive to see how that plays out.
What I'm guessing is that like people who are tethered like take the two opposite meteors, for example, maybe.
That might be too far. Maybe the ones closer together.
What I'm suspecting is that I'm suspecting. Do you know what I suspect this is? If you guys are thinking what I'm thinking, I suspect this is a mix of Forsaken 1 and A11S Lapis phase.
I was thinking of Zervan's face. With the
No,
meteor.
no, because the orbs were moving towards the players they were tethered to. That immediately reminds me of Forsaken 1.
So I'm guessing the optimal distance will be like the wide of the inner circle or something. Guessing.
Okay, let's get more data first. We need more players alive to see how that should play out.
Yeah.
We only had 4 people alive and it was a mess. So
Yeah.
let's see if we can't keep everyone alive for that. And yeah, funny enough, unlike normal mode, the moment redress happens, you can look away immediately. You don't have to time it. Because it comes out so fucking quick. But that, remember, whoever gets the flares on Diamond Frost, you get bongo drums afterwards as well, so keep that in mind. Start moving. Pay attention. Find the mirrors. Rhea. Get between the 2 greens. And after that, we're going to move left. Left. Want to stay on the edge while we're doing that. Gonna jump to the middle for Diamond Cross. Can we get some shields in out for this? Temperance might be a good idea, Morby.
I use Temperance for this.
Good. My point still stands. Pay attention.
4.
North and south as well. Knock back.
Why am I frozen?
Was your thingy not clang, Siegfried?
I guess that's what it is.
Bongo.
Wait, I'm pretty sure
More
I
APG, more
Izuna'd both
APG.
targets.
Frontal, frontal, frontal. Get them up. Excuse me? Okay, wipe it. We're not going to learn anything.
Unless it got interrupted somehow.
That flare seems to deal a lot of damage on the healer that's targeted.
Well, it didn't help Ari that Siegfried was right in the mid, basically right in the center because he was frozen. Remember the rule we established: whatever healer doesn't have the snowflake is on Clang's do.
I know.
I'm just saying, Morbe, are you?
I said I tried to Izuna. I either targeted a different person by mistake or it didn't go through for some reason.
Naya, are you still handling one of the 2?
I have to, yes.
Then you better set up some sort of coordination with Vivian Mortar.
Hi.
I have an idea, but I'll say it after.
Right.
Okay.
I forgive you, Moby.
I
That's
found for
right.
you. Very hard.
Is that an early trick?
That is a very, very early trick, which is gonna
Disgusting.
derail my whole fucking rotation.
Well, that doesn't matter right now because we're gonna wipe anyway.
I know, but still.
We'll worry about it if it's a kill.
The
Well,
thing-
no, not when it's a kill. He wants to get into the habit before then. Anyway, find the mirrors.
Yeah, but it's not as dire as he makes it out to be right now.
I mean,
Rhea, get between the greens, and then we're gonna move left. Always left. And left. Between 1 and 8 is safe, from what we've established. And those mirror spawn points seem static as well, which helps a little bit. Diamond Frost, mitigation.
Three.
But
It's east and west. Knock back. Watch those bongos, watch those bongos.
The
Yeah.
bongos are going after me.
Getting more.
Just
Frontal,
wanna
frontal,
say
frontal, frontal.
I've got 9.
Buster. Let's try mitigating it, Siegfried. Poke it. Okay. Alright, light rampart, focus up. No, redress first, redress even.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. Yeah, that's a lot quicker. So, dynamo, 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 dynamo. Alright, spread out a little bit for like rampart. We want to see as much coverage as we can here.
Okay.
oh, you're telling the 2 of us,
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Vivi.
I'm gonna take this meteor. I'm gonna see what happens.
Holy fuck.
Okay, I had a cleave.
Same.
I know for a fact I had a cleave. Siegfried, did you have a tether? Because I didn't.
I had 2 chains and I had this stack debuff.
Here's the debuff
I have
spread.
2 chains as well.
Okay, let's have a look at that screenshot then.
Vivi had 2 chains because I was to the turn. I think you were Krim.
Sig
No,
had
I
2
wasn't. No, I
chains,
was not. I was
Vivi
not,
had,
yes.
It was his,
I
Ari,
got-
Vivi,
yeah.
and Sig.
I got the orb tether. It
And I was
seems like
all I know is it went through the fucking boss.
it seems like those who don't get the initial tethers get tethered to the orbs instead. Okay, so Vivi is tethered to Siegfried and Kiz. Kiz is tethered to Vivi and Ori, and Siegfried was tethered to Vivi and Ori. Okay, so the 4 tethers get tethered to 2 people each, interweaves of each
I think
other.
it makes a square, like... Yeah.
So that sounds like we need to take the
What was
circles
it
and
that
just
killed
do it in
us,
order.
to be exact?
I don't know. It just all went boom at once.
I'm
Let's
probably
see.
stupid
A
of line.
meteor landed and Vivi instantly died, got the damage down,
So everybody was inside the meteor then, right?
and then everything just exploded.
Wait, Vivi doesn't
Oh.
doesn't have one of those stack,
Oh, I
like,
see.
debuff split
Once-
stacks.
I see. Once Vivi died, all the other people she was chained to exploded as well.
Right. So basically, how it is that because Vivi went too far from them? Because I noticed they have stats on them as well.
Yeah,
I think the
also have
stacks
stacks
might have something to do with, like, getting hit by the meteors, like
Is it maybe like in level
Alexander.
checker?
Like, you get hit and the stack marker decreases, and if you have none, you kind of die. Maybe.
My suspicion is that there are 4 meteors and 2 people have to take one each, but we have to take one each, but we have to do it while meeting 2 conditions as well. One, making sure the tethers are handled, the chain tethers are handled properly. And 2, that whoever has the cleaves, which I suspect is coming from the orbs, doesn't face any of the other meteors.
The cleaves came from the boss.
Who were the cleaves on then?
It's kind of hard to see during all this, but
I saw 2 of them, I think. I'm pretty sure one of them was me.
One was on my group. There was like 2 or 3 people next to me on
So,
the meteor marker.
If I'm understanding from the description, you can't be too far, but you can't be too close. Do we have any guesses as to the safe distance then?
it
My-
seems the inner circles were okay. So if I'm guessing the people with the tethers need to take the meteors that are dropping. And what I'm guessing is as well that maybe you have to cleanse those stacks by taking one of those orbs that are chasing you, but because not everyone has an equal amount of stacks at the start.
The orbs move. Ori could be correct because the orbs move inwards as well, meaning that a person with a chain can't just run out for one because they'll kill themselves in the others. So they have to wait for the orbs to come.
If you know the
inwards.
mechanic, me the savage, Nisi.
Yeah, I know Nisi. Yeah.
The one on Brutus is an onslaught phase where you have to cleanse like several stacks of
Yes,
people.
final judgment, Nisi. Ori. I've never done the fight, but I'm quite familiar with Gavel and Verdict.
It's not Gavel and Verdict, but the first phase.
Oh, you mean legislation?
Yeah, legislation, that was it.
So basically, cleanse it, but do we cleanse all of them? No, because there's only 4 orbs, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It looks
that's
like-
assuming the orbs actually cleansed stuff. We didn't. We died before the orbs got close to it.
Alright, let's break this down step by step. Let's get there again, and let's establish if there's any pattern to who gets what from the get-go.
How about for the start, if people who are chained try to form a square in the meteors?
Yeah,
Okay.
may as well. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what are the
And
ball
expositions.
people supposed to do? Just
The rest of us? If we're under the assumption that we're cleave targets now, like normal,
between,
we'll go between them and see what happens, yeah.
okay.
And because it seems like those people also get tethered to an orb, the spot that you go to in between seems to be dependent on the orb you get tethered to, I think.
Yeah, go to the in between the 2 meteor dots, what's opposite of the orb you get, maybe to start with.
Wouldn't that make the orb go through
That's
the
the
middle
point.
to the people?
No, I think we're supposed to do that now because it might be that you have to get hit by the orb to remove the debuff.
Yeah, and not by your own orb.
Yeah.
Probably.
So the idea, or what I suspect is the idea, is we have to bring them through the middle in a controlled manner. So say they don't go over a meteor puddle, for example.
Yeah. So if you're tethered to the B orb, you stand with somewhere between 3 and 4.
Yeah. If you're
And
tethered to the 2 orb, you would stand like probably just in front of 4, I would think.
Yeah. Just on the opposite.
The orbs are cardinals. The
Oh, okay. Sorry. A, B, C, and D then. Yeah.
yeah.
But my uptime.
Haven't you heard?
Oh,
shit.
Theories believe.
Alright, let's go.
I mean, you don't have uptime when you're dead.
Let's get there again. Let's establish a pattern. So people who get tethers, try forming a square. Just focus on it.
And yeah, Vivi, I will give my best to cleanse the one
Yeah,
who isn't the
thank you.
healer.
I forgot something. I apologize.
Why is she not doing?
Ew.
Thanks,
I
that's
turned it off on the swap, didn't I? Sorry. I was too busy thinking about like rampant.
Krim has been afflicted by that case of the Zugzugs.
Indeed. He's growing on me. It's
He
terrible.
has the Zug.
Alright, mirror. Look for the mirrors. I wonder, I have a suspicion. Okay, in between, the side, it's the same, just hilariously mirrored. And we're gonna go right this time. Between A and 4. Come on, Nye, I'm a melee and I didn't get hit by that.
I ran to the wrong right before.
Alright, Diamond Frost.
Well,
I'm going to.
4.
Knockback.
oh right.
Trick is gonna be delayed for the rest of
Morph
the
is gonna die.
What did you do, Morbay?
Got myself frozen.
Thanks. Night.
Ugh. You didn't cleanse your own one?
Nope.
I
Vivi,
cleanse the tanks.
Morb,
Second.
let me offer you a small pro tip, my buddy. If you don't see a big red puddle appear around you, then the moment you don't see that, the first thing you should be looking at is the party list.
Yeah, but I also need to see where to take the flare after.
That's easy.
got
Just
plenty of
look
time.
at where the first one appears.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and then I got myself frozen.
Well, can you do it?
I need to do it faster, I know, but I need...
Would it help if I called east or west or north and south?
Maybe.
I'll baby you, Morbin. I'll baby you, buddy.
I mean, I just need some time.
Vivi, disappointment go off.
I know.
At least I saw the thingies now.
No,
Yeah, and then you killed me by dropping a bongo on my head with heavy.
Wait, people with heavy shouldn't get bongos. That doesn't make any sense.
No, Nye was on top of me and he had bongos.
No.
Because people were dead.
Keep them. No, we didn't have any deaths at that point.
Really?
No. We had deaths a moment more
So
before.
I couldn't get out of there, so he was on top of me, so I couldn't get out of the way.
Seems that the DPS who don't get heavy can actually get the bomb.
Stay out with the flare and knife. If it helps, think black fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, whoever doesn't get the flare, I had no chance to get any of the previous mechanics gets
Bonton,
the
go to
bongo.
the sides of the grains. Oh no, let's get away from them, isn't it? Shit.
Yep.
It's alright, I'm stupid. And then same opposite. My apologies, I don't know why I called it like that. Alright, Diamond Frost.
Shall freeze.
East and West.
Oh fuck!
Sorry,
I'll try.
Sorry, that was my fault. Totally my fault. Swipe it, guys. As my fault, I was focused because I accidentally went north prematurely, and I was focusing on making sure I got my snowflake at 1.
Fun mechanics.
No, it is just getting used to it.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Wow.
Is someone playing a mobile game?
Yeah, I can hear that as well.
I'm sorry, that's my phone.
Are you playing on your phone while you're playing as a melee
No, not
unplugged?
me.
No, I'm not playing on my phone,
Never
that's my
mind.
WhatsApp. I'm being popular.
Get away.
Bite the butt.
You remembered.
Oh.
And then away from the red. I'm gonna keep her here for now because she's gonna go back to the middle anyway. You can start repositioning yourselves.
Blood shall freeze.
4.
East and west. Not back. Once again, east and west. Bongos. What? Oh, no. Too far in. Shit. I think I might have been too
I
far
got Krem.
in. That's Rhea, that's Rhea, that's Rhea. Is this Buster? Is it great?
Thank you.
I think you need a bit more than TBN, buddy.
I had Shadow Wall as well.
I mean, I also fainted.
It was only 115k damage.
Redress, look away.
No!
Well, we're fucked, wipe it. We're not gonna get him. Oh, get away! Chariot, 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 chariot.
No! Stick with the
We're all
Woman,
alive.
can you stop getting hit by mechanics?
I was rezzing!
Well, can you... You're not resing it? Alright, like Rampant. Remember, make a square, make a square.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm not chained this time.
Square, right?
Yeah, so we need to swap with it. As in make a square without the lines overlapping.
Why did I have to swap?
If I was going to have to go to yours, so you'd have to come to mine. Everyone would have to swap there.
I don't think the DPS swapped.
No, you don't understand. That all 4 of them were overlapping. Not just 2 of them.
What was overlapping? The tethers?
Yes.
Or the chains?
Chains. Okay, chains. Tethers will refer specifically to the orbs.
Hmm.
What happened? I know why I died on Diamond Frost. What happened to you guys, though? Did someone get frozen again?
Nope. I got bongo.
No, but I got bongoed.
Is someone coming in too soon with that? Roy, if you get one, you're not using Shukuichi back to the middle, are you?
No, but
that was
I'm pure
Aaron.
casting in the middle.
That was
From my
Aaron
point
that
of
killed me.
view,
And
I saw
Maybe I
you
sh-
suddenly on a war into me.
Oh.
It also looked like it on
no,
my
I was
end.
yeah, because I was trying to get out of where my puddle was.
Like the mirrors. Frontal. Go to between C and prey. And then we're gonna go right. Hard right, hard right. Okay, so we'll go back to the middle, so I'll just do this.
Your blood shall freeze.
Position. East and
Oh.
west. Not back. One goes. What happened? What happened this time?
Hashira.
I think the AoEs are a bit bigger than I drew them out.
When you say AoEs, which ones are you referring to?
These aren't AoEs.
The line AoEs are frigid waters, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's what killed me, at the very least. But I might have also
Okay,
just been
apparently
mispositioned.
Apparently I overlapped then. I guess the best thing we can do then is the tank and the healer who doesn't get the puddles get ready to move to go stand in front of the one. Say for example, if it's east and west, then go stand in front of east and west, but obviously outside of the AOA, so they can get south as quickly, so they can go backwards as quickly as they can once the flares appear. Which really sucks for tanks.
You just mean as far positioned towards the edge as possible, right?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I do that. I didn't get it this time, but yeah.
No, I had it this time, but I got hit by the lion while trying to get that.
Mine was on 1, so...
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Interesting.
Oh, sure.
Find the mirrors.
Shatter.
Between C and prey. And then hard right. Oh, fuck off. I could have sworn I was out of that. That is a weird range.
Your blood shall freeze.
Okay, let's try this again. North and
Oh.
south. Knock back. Wow, that is really tight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's probably going to be driving cross.
Stream.
Yeah, get away, get away, get away, get away. Don't be there.
Draw into AoE hitbox.
I'm just hot testing.
I wanted to call Rhea, but Siegfried had her facing south. So it was kind of weird.
I'm hot testing again.
I'm sorry.
We have redressing coming.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. Now.
Accepting.
Such impudence.
Chariot, chariot, chariot.
Oh, no. I appreciate the rescue.
Alright, focus off. Remember, we want to form a square. I have a suspicion about something.
Light consume you.
See what happens then. I'm so confused.
Okay, I can say that we are not supposed to take those orbs.
I'll tell you one thing as well. Even though I had a chain, I still had a cleave. I think the cleave goes on the tanks. Siegfried, were you by any chance to the right of me? Yeah. So it was
Unless
me.
the cleave is baited by whoever is closer.
It was me and you, wasn't it, Siegfried?
I got a cleave almost every time so far, so...
Yeah, I think I have as well, yeah. Either it's baited or it's always on tanks. Another thing I've established as well, which I think is correct, is that the chain is always on 1 healer, 1 tank, and 2 DPS.
Yeah.
That means that... I don't know if we're supposed to take a meteor or not then, but I got a damage down from something. I think it was the meteor? Or did someone run into one of the orbs and explode it?
Gonna watch Fit.
Yes.
So the way the meteors work in normal is that you have to have a certain number of people that have to take the explosion. How many do we have during this first set?
It's 1. Only 1 needs to be in there. There's 1 light in it.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get more of that later.
Also, the orbs, I ran into one and it gave me a damage down.
I also tried it. It exploded.
Okay, Morb and Roy, did you guys have a chain or not?
We didn't have a
No.
chain, I think.
We need to try it with chained people, so don't run into them. Let's try that again.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Me and Siegfried, whichever of us has the chain, will try our best to face the cleaves away.
Okay, for those people who are chained though, since we know what kind of like which roles get assigned the chains, have we assigned positions yet? Because if so, I missed it.
That's a good point, yeah. We can do that, can't we?
So far I can see, tank and healer are always tethered together along with the DPS. The 2 DPS are tethered together.
So what we're gonna have to, so what I suggest we do then is kind of like we'll make it like Diamond Frost. So we'll have the meteor at 1, the closest to 1. We have the tank take that one. The meteor at 2, we have the healer take that one, and the 2 DPS adjust accordingly depending on who they're tethered to.
Okay.
All right.
Or in other words, form a square if it's simpler to think of it like that. And me and Siegfried will try and make sure the cleaves won't hit anyone as well.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Find the mirrors. Rhea, get between the grains. And move.
Oh shit.
This way. Is this fixable?
Should be.
Shall freeze.
Are you sure with this? North and south. Not back. I'm retarded.
Rippering you.
I'm actually retarded.
No, you boned me, Kiss.
You
Yeah.
you won't believe what I did. I'm so retarded. I'm so.
Need to
fucking
work out where to
stupid.
bloody go for those.
By the
hello,
way, if
Krim.
you want to know the timing on those mirrors, you can actually see the color on them growing smaller, and when it overlaps with the mirror, then it'll execute the skill.
Oh, I did not know that. I'm really stupid. You want to know what I did?
Well,
You walked off?
I walked off.
I saw it.
Damn.
Like, what?
I went north and I didn't stop going. I pulled a
Alexa,
Morbid.
please
I
walk.
literally I pulled a Morbid.
Yay.
Go beyond.
Well, you got the flare
No,
mark.
no.
That's fine.
You would
Okay.
Who did that?
the fire
Me.
of conflict.
Why?
I accidentally hit basically enter, so I started autoing.
I mean, Krim, you took it away as far from the party as you could.
Yeah, I heard the shatters go out while my screen was black, and I just hoped everyone else was still alive. Alright, let's go. Come on, guys, we're gonna get through this mechanic.
And now you have the choice of Heaven's Sword or Teleporters.
Heaven's Fall, not Heaven's Sword, right?
Close enough.
You would stoke the fires of
But you know what I mean.
I feel like your first hit being 101k.
I
Good thing
take
hate's not an
9K.
issue these days. Can you imagine Dancer when the old hate issues?
Find the mirrors.
shatter.
Rhea, get between them. Morb, you're not a melee. You don't have to do what we do. Move
No,
right.
it's
It's just what?
it confuses me saying where the AoEs will come from and not the safe spots.
Is there any Morb, are you so sensitive to callouts that I have to call everything exactly?
No,
what they do?
I'm just saying.
North and south. Knockback. I got hit by frigid water again.
Frigid water is the
Flare.
It's from-
flare.
Okay, so we can't go hard south. We can't go hard south then because it overlaps. Just wipe it.
Yeah.
No, we have to go. We have to go on the outer lines. That's as far as we can go with this method.
Yeah, but I think you also got hit by the AoE lines.
Nope. 2 frigid water hits.
Yeah, that's the 2 flares.
But because I was standing right next to you and I didn't die.
But I waited for it to move.
Wolves. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Find the mirrors.
Shatter.
Safe spot is on 3.
Oh,
I'm gonna move right.
was that the only one who lagged there?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. You should just teleport it
I
towards.
said
them.
right. Where were you facing? Hello.
So right, that would take that.
So you were facing outwards, not inwards. East and west.
Oh no! Die!
Guys, call it. Didn't we say that? Oh, I forgot to call the knockback because I was watching those idiots. Guys, call it. Call it. Why you know?
I wanted to wait for his call and then I just...
Yeah, same. I was just like, oh, you're going to fall? Well, I'll just go to the other side, and then you also just... We're being too nice
we
to each
made
other.
it though, didn't we?
We made it, yeah. But then I
Yeah,
went
but
to the
because of
wrong
that,
side.
I didn't call the knockback because I was watching to make sure you idiots didn't put a disjointed snowflake.
I mean, aren't we all disjointed snowflakes? In the
I will
end?
just call it.
No, just all DPS call it. It's not hard.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
just
not hard.
pre-position myself before ends.
Yeah.
All that, yeah. Lean towards a favourite direction or some shit. Some not difficult points.
I mean, I think Nai and I both gravitate towards north mostly,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, see?
I also think you're both idiots.
That is, you're not wrong.
I'm stupid. Ignore me.
It's a joke, right?
I pressed peon by accident.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
Wait, Peon is still a thing.
I'm glad I asked. Mirror, mirror. In between. Safe spot is 4. And we're going to move anti-clockwise. Cares?
Oh.
That looks like clockwise to me.
Okay, are there people facing outwards or inwards? Face inwards. Because I'm going to call it based on that. So if you die,
peon
that's
again.
your problem.
I can peon again.
Okay.
No, 4.
East and west. Knockback.
Hello, Sig.
Hello?
No, Morgan, you're on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Am I not supposed to go west?
No. You go.
Why
No,
would
wait.
I go to the complete
Hang on, let me
other
think,
side
let
when
me
I'm on
think,
2?
Let me think. No, Morby, you went east.
B
B is east.
Okay, so I need to run to the other side. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All across the arena. Yeah, okay.
What do you want me to do about it? You know a tank would have to do the same thing, right? If we reversed it.
Mm-hmm.
Not back.
I'm going to assume because Vivi has Ruin too, she hasn't. This is why she hasn't complained about that once yet.
I honestly thought I was gonna get C and
And
B.
why don't you say something then?
Before you bitch about my uptime.
We don't get any uptime during
We
that.
don't have any uptime.
We don't get any. It's purely mechanic. It ain't greed, you cunt.
My uptime.
It's how is it uptime?
My pass.
I love this.
Well, we don't.
Fucking on for that alone.
I feel that comment too in right
Mirror,
into
mirror.
my heart.
Safe spot is on 3. Move right. If you go left, you're a retard.
Your blood shall freeze.
East and west.
3.
Knockback. That still hit me. Bongos. Oh, Bongos isn't on the flares, it's on silver. So that's Rhea, guys. Rhea.
Yeah, it's on the team.
Yeah,
Rhea,
it's on the people that
Rhea.
don't have the. It's on the
Okay,
people that don't
fine.
have any mechanics. Previously.
Ah,
Well, Morby, I was low on health. What did you want me to do?
fucking healing.
It wouldn't have been enough. This hits like a truck. Would not have been enough, trust me. Look away. Damn it! Thought she was done. Dynamo! I hope I'm in for that.
But if I get...
Nope, doesn't work. Tank privilege,
No.
bitches.
Yeah, it's literally around a hitbox.
Alright,
So.
like Rampart, you know your spots,
Light consume you.
Alright, this.
I'm in the right place.
Let them come in.
Make me move.
Get the cleaves away, watch the cleaves, watch the cleaves.
I didn't have a cleave this time.
Okay,
Oh,
the cleave, I had a cleave. The cleave
I
worked.
had a cleave.
Okay, I took a meteor, one person, that resolved 5. It also either it was pure timing on the countdown, or the meteor hit removed the debuff. One or the other.
the chains are only 10 seconds or something, so yeah, they should be done after the meteor hit.
Okay, did we learn anything from that?
I saw the cleaves. I think they were aimed towards the people in the meteors.
One of them was aimed to me. Who got the other one?
I got...
How many cons were there?
2. Was only 2.
Could they target the people who are closest? Because I was on the outer edge of the arena.
Yeah, I also went out this time, and maybe that's why I didn't get targeted.
Oh, in that case, obviously going between Siegfried but stay in works, it might target the closest players. Yeah.
Alright.
And in your case, right, if you end up being a meteor, make sure you're max melee. Okay, so
Oh, one
what
thing
I
that
did-
happened.
Here's what I did say is, the first orb that exploded was the one that hit Kiss. Kiss, did you have a tether there?
No, I was chained.
Okay, oh, sorry, yeah, so that's what I meant, you had a chain. So, people getting hit by the chain, chained players getting hit by the orb didn't change anything.
It was very low HP when it hit, though.
Wait, you weren't max?
No, because I'd just taken the damage from the meteor.
I'm starting to suspect that it might be like E8S, where you've just got to drag the orbs around until something happens, maybe?
That's what I was also thinking.
I did notice something once the meteor dropped.
Yes,
What?
sorry.
When the meteors dropped, our timers for the chains went to 0, and the change disappeared, and we got the other debuff called Refulgent Fate.
Maybe we can eat it then?
And it's the symbol is a double chain this time.
So in that case then, okay,
Let's see.
we'll take the meteor hits, right? But wait for a healer before you actually eat a meteor, before you eat an orb. So, because maybe what happened to Kids, maybe she ate it too soon on the timing. Is that the one that came afterwards or before? Morby?
I just picked the one that Ari mentions, the Refulgent Fate.
Is that what we get when they resolved? Or no, that's what we should have when we...
No, this is recovers from the effect of Refulgent Fate.
Okay, so the Refulgent Fate is the chain then.
Refulgent Chain is the chain, and Refulgent Fate is the double chain.
Basically, it's the same thing then, yeah, so don't be too far. What about the debuff we got afterwards? Was that recorded? Before we went boom.
I don't see any other debuffs.
I already said we got a debuff.
At least not with a different name.
Yeah, I mean the...
I think popping the orb gives damage down, because I having a quick look back through.
Yes, Ari recovered from Refulgent
damage
Chain, Ari suffered from Refulgent Fate.
Yeah, because if it gave us a damage down, it's either we're not supposed to eat the orbs and we just wait for them to vanish, or we have to get Refulgent Chain without the timer to eat them. Let's try not eating the orbs this time and see what happens.
Okay.
I
Maybe
also
they-
took 107k
So just
damage from
dragging them
something, so
around.
Drag them. Yeah, let's take the. Let's try the Lapis method.
Let's try dragging them like clockwise or something.
Yeah.
Just be careful to not get
Siegfried
hit.
can't do it. No, wait for the cleave first before you try something
Yes.
like that.
Well, you know the cleave is gonna hit once at the exact moment the meteor drops, so you'll probably have to enter EV in between.
You will stoke the fires of conflict.
So in other words, Siegfried, channel your bird movement.
Okay.
Kill them all.
Shit, I'm gonna have to channel the bird movement. There's no guarantees I'll be a tether.
no, because I've been bad.
Find the mirrors. Safe spot is 1. Move right. Between A and 4.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a bit finicky. I always lose the GCD there, it's pretty tragic, to be honest.
Blood shall freeze.
Let's try this again. North and south. Knock back. Okay, what bongos, what happened? Frontal?
Like the bird.
No, this isn't recoverable.
Yeah, I got hit by the star on C.
Where did you go, Morby?
South.
Hard south.
Yes, hard south.
No, I remember I said you can't do that because same thing happened to me. I went on the furthest line instead.
Is it easier if I remove it
Yeah.
on the healer instead
So
of the
basically,
tank?
you've got to be
Yeah.
here, Morby, right
Okay.
on the line. It's the furthest you can go.
Vivi mob. Is it easier for you if I remove
Yes,
it on
can you not hear?
No, like I can, but some people are super quiet.
Why is nice super quiet for you?
Yeah, give me a
It's not for
sec.
me.
No,
Sorry.
please.
Is it easier if I remove it on you guys instead of the tanks?
You would prefer to do it on the healer?
Yeah.
Is it always
Yeah,
the tank
that's
and
fine.
healer that gets it then?
Yes.
Okay, that helps, yeah.
Okay, we'll be switching then.
Okay, then I'm removing it on you guys and you remove it on the tanks.
Yeah?
As for bongos, I'm trying to think because you said that always goes on to those who don't get a mechanic, so it's always the
Yes.
other two DPS.
Yeah.
What would be a good place for them to go?
They go sort of close to the flares and then they guide it around the outside.
Wouldn't that be too much damage?
They take the same damage as a flare person, so well, a
Okay,
little
yeah,
less
so
even,
in other
'cause-
words, the 2 DPS, follow your flare targets, either east and west or north or south, pick one, and then move clockwise around.
Okay.
I mean, can't we just kite it around on the outer edge like in a triangle formation?
Yeah, I've attacked it in a circle.
You can do that as well. Are all the AoE puddles gone by then?
Yeah.
the
Okay,
last
do that
one
then,
is
yeah.
just falling then.
It's just the person who is on the western side next to D has to be careful because after the lines are gone, it will instantly drop the puddle.
So in other
you
words,
have to be-
Roy, fuck you if you get a
I mean,
bongo
Roy should be on the boss anyway, so he shouldn't.
Yeah,
be
by the way,
near.
just leave her rear to me. I'm just gonna buy her butt and kite them around her butt. So
I
can
thought
keep
you
up
were
with that.
gay.
I mean, I can make exceptions
I suppose.
For that butt.
for
Sure.
this butt.
I'm sure to someone she has a deck.
I get flourished at the start of that mechanic, so I should be done with melee range shit.
Well, handle it, guys, but don't hit anyone.
As I said, people have to be careful for the first one. Afterwards, it's fair game.
Find the mirrors.
Also,
Safe spot is on 3. We're gonna move right. Oh, I hate this mechanic so much. Why did you do that, Morby?
Fat fingers.
Blood shall freeze.
North and south.
4.
I got 2.
Knock back. That bongo hit
didn't-
me.
I'm sorry.
Rhea.
Getting nigh.
Tankbuster.
Yeah, I would have been hit by Bongo if I had
Sick
gone out
raid?
of that out there.
Oh, right.
I only bollied it earlier because I was low on HP.
The light shall
Redress.
usher in
Get ready to look away. Is anyone going to bother rezzing me?
After this, yeah.
Never mind, I got one.
impudence.
Dynamo. That's terrible for me. Okay, get her to the middle, Siegfried. I forget if she jumps or not.
She probably does.
Alright, so don't eat the orbs this time, and remember, watch out for the cleave. Make sure, Siegfried, make sure me and you are closest.
I have chains this time.
Okay, that's a weird switch, yeah. Oh,
What happened?
Whoa!
I got
I
hit by
had
a
the thingy now.
Okay, what happened?
I had that cone now for some reason.
That's normal. Cone doesn't kill you. So-
Wait.
Yeah.
I got hit by an orb at that point.
What did you have, Roy?
A chain.
You shouldn't have gotten one then. Was someone at an angle?
I think so, I don't know.
Siegfried, you were absolutely one of the closest, right? Because I know I got a cleave.
I mean, I had to stand in the meteor. I was as close to the edge as I could be.
Okay, who got a cleave though? I did.
You mean those cones, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's a cleave.
Yeah, I think I
right?
got hit by
I had
your
it.
cleave.
By whose, Morby? Mine?
Yours.
I was right in between.
Yes,
Nothing else I could
and
do.
I was kiting an orb. On the outside.
I did say wait for the cleave first.
I don't know if it comes from a meteor or from in between a meteor. I thought
It
it
comes
would come
from the boss.
No, I mean, if the cone will go through a meteor or through in between meteors. I don't know.
It's easier if the people who take the meteors also take the coins. That way they're fixed.
Okay, but it seems like it kills you if you're not a tank, right?
No,
Oh, it's not
There
that
are-
much damage?
there are 4 cones.
4.
Okay, in that case then, make sure that the 4 people in the meteors are the closest and we'll go outer, I guess. Should we try that, see if we're right?
Yeah,
Yep.
the people with cops want to kite them around out, and when the meteors hit the bottom and the cleaves happen, you want to be on a cardinal so you're in between cones.
Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't start moving at all until after the meteors were done.
It's
In
the
any
whole.
case, yeah, make sure the people with the meteors are the closest to the boss. The rest of us get out.
The fires
So basically, getting an orb is rip up time.
Yeah, I'm sensing a theme. God
I'm
damn
sorry.
monster. Okay, find the mirrors.
shatter.
Safe spot to spray. Move right.
Ah.
It's pretty big.
That's what she said.
I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it.
Sorry, Morbay, my fault.
Should have just gave in to you in a lewd.
Blood shall
We're gonna have a problem here.
No.
Anyway, go off.
Fine.
I'm not even facing A, I'm like, no way.
3.
Four.
North and south. Knock back. I was right on the line and I still got hit by the fucking snowflake.
Turning it towards A. No, not
Rhea. Did they?
There we go.
Someone... Siegfried, you're gonna have to living dead it, buddy.
On it.
Oh, shit. Can't do.
I don't have benediction, so rip.
Oh my god.
The light shall usher in peace.
Walk away. Get him up.
Shift
Don't let the
casting.
Prim die.
Just casting.
Get away.
Chariot.
Accepting.
Oh,
That thing is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's huge.
You really have to be on the edge.
Yeah, you know.
Light
Alright,
consume
so remember, Meteor should be closest.
We can't. Crim switch.
No, wasn't it DPS adjust?
Oh yeah, sorry, but we can't adjust if
Wait, what was...
With that formation, we
wait,
wouldn't have been
basically-
able to adjust.
Wait, hang on a sec. Why... Did the healer
Because,
go to 2?
I wasn't too.
Then shouldn't it be okay as long as the 2 DPS just swap places?
If we would have
well,
swapped,
if
that
I
wouldn't have
swapped,
changed
it
anything.
wouldn't have changed anything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it's double tethers per person.
Yes.
Yeah, my bad, Roy, my bad. I wasn't
No
thinking
problem.
that. So sometimes healers we're gonna have to swap. We'll have DPS call if tank and healer need to swap with them.
It would have remained the same if we did tanks and healers.
No,
Because
DPS and tank would have had to change it. Then it
yes, a
would have
DPS or a tank or a DPS and the healer.
Okay, well if one of them does need to change, the DPS who notices it, call it. Like Roy did that.
And who switches? Is it the healer or the tank?
been the tank and the DPS change.
Yeah,
spots.
we'll have it be tank. Yeah.
All right. So we move from 1 to 4, basically.
Yeah.
Well, in a tank's case.
If that happens, yeah. Better than making the healer move.
Did that help, by the way, Vivi, in regards to me cleansing you guys?
It doesn't really make a difference to me.
Yeah.
No, but like either or.
Okay.
I did notice though that did the cleaves target the meteor players though?
It seemed to be that way, yeah? Like, I didn't
well,
get one.
We're on the right track then. Mirror, mirror. Safe spot is on 3. Not exactly on 3, but in that direction. Move right. Holy fuck, that
Bruh.
range!
It's bigger than it looks.
Yeah, no shit.
Your blood shall freeze.
East and west. Knock back. Rhea. No, you're in a horrible spot there, buddy.
I'm fine. Told you.
Alright. Oh, Buster, is it great?
Yeah, I got it this time.
Okay, it's not too terrible.
Field jump anyway.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. Now.
Hello?
Hello.
Such impudence.
Dynamo. Vivi might die. Shield her or something.
I
Or
have no
rest.
shields.
Rip.
Okay. This is fixable. Get back to the
Yeah.
middle.
She jumps.
Yeah, she jumps.
Consume you.
Right. Good to know.
Please give me chain. Please give me chain.
There you go, God.
I didn't
Yeah,
get it.
that's gonna work. That works.
Yeah, we're good. Make sure we're as close as possible. What happened?
That hurt horribly.
What did you get hit by, Nye?
I got hit by 18.8k, 84k,
I'm not asking
and
for damage, I'm asking what hit you.
it doesn't show me what hit me.
What happened there then, guys?
I think I saw someone also up with me north, and my orb was south because we were pulling them like to the opposite side of where they spawn, right?
Are we?
I don't know. That's what the DPS said, right?
No, I thought we said once you have your orb, you just kite it around.
Can you do that?
Well, here's the first thing: is there any rule for? Is there any way to establish knowing who's going to get an orb and who won't? I'm sorry, not that. I mean, like, what orb you're going to get? Is it closest to the orb?
I've gotten an orb from the
No,
other side
because
of
I
the
keep
arena.
getting them like near the opposite side of the arena.
Yeah, I think it's random.
That's a pain.
Oh, side note, as I saw as the light was fading, after this part there are 2 meteors dropping.
Yeah,
with 2
I saw
people.
that too. That's probably going to be the 2 people at north take the north one, the 2 people at south take the south one. People with the orbs keep handling that as you can. Okay, there's got to be some way to control these tethers then. We've established that. Okay. One thing to note is we want the cleaves to go into cardinal directions, correct?
Yeah.
Because I saw that the 2 northern cleaves, one hit me, the other one, however, did not. I think someone running across towards north might have got snapshot.
Yeah, I think I got hit by 1 cleave that went through directly south.
Who went to the northern orb?
Me.
Did
I
you
went
run through her, Roy?
I didn't. I did run through north, but I didn't get a
think
cleave.
you might. I think you. No, 1 cleave was targeted hard north. It wasn't my one. It was not my one.
Ran towards more because I was going to pull mine straight through the middle otherwise.
Where was more? Where was more?
I don't know, but
So what exactly have we decided?
My
on
orb
that
did.
for people
My orb did not hit
Okay,
anyone.
first things first. So the tether spread with the square is working. That's good. Keeping those who are in meteors closest to Shiva, that is also working. So now we need to figure out the best way to handle these orbs.
And another thing I just thought, a meteor also upped my stack by, you know those these things that stack, those debuffs that stack on you? It seems every time you get hit by a mechanic it goes up by 1, and you probably need to avoid hitting 5 stacks.
Well, that we can establish once we see what happens later. What we need to establish right now is how the fuck we're going to handle these tethers. Because that last pull was a clusterfuck.
Where do those people outside want to end up in between the meteor spots and
Not in anti-cardinal positions, no,
Well,
because that's what the cleaves are gonna hit.
There is time before the cleaves go out. If the people with the tethers are in their positions, the people who do not get chained can be like next to the middle, see
Here's
in
my-
which
here's
direction
my-
they're targeted, and then
Actually,
move towards
okay,
them.
okay.
I can
Here's-
guessing.
I was actually thinking more along the lines of Final Omega, with this, with his, you remember the tethers, right? What I'm thinking is that, say for example, someone is standing here, right? But they get the one at, shall we say, D, right? I think if you try to run through the middle to readjust, you're just going to end up snapshotting a cleave. What I think you need to do in this regard is use your eyes and see what tether you get, and line it up so that it does not go through a meteor. So in this case, for example, whoever was at C, if they got the D one, they could stand something like here, for example. And this way, the one at D will start coming towards them at an angle that should not go over a meteor. I believe, and if it does, it would barely clip it, and people can just slightly move to avoid it. Does that make sense?
basically don't drag it through the middle and be at
Yeah.
the safe spot?
In other words, use your eyes. See the one you got. Do not let it. No, it can go through the middle as long as it doesn't go over a meteor. So if you're at C and you get the one at A, you can literally stand there. Because it's not going to go through a meteor.
Shouldn't. This means though that people at the meteor spot should be careful not to be too close to it.
Be closest, but if you see an orb coming in your direction, try and adjust around it. Ideally, if it's going right over the meteor, then someone with a tether screwed up. If it's going slightly over a meteor, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Does this work for people? Okay, does anyone have any disagreements with this suggestion?
But my uptime, no, it's fine.
You know, Roy, when you say things like that, you're trying to play it off as a joke, but I'm thinking you're hinting at something.
No, I'm not hinting at anything. This is just a terrible.
You're just bitching at your uptime.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw some daggers the whole time.
To simplify that process easier, the tank the orb tank will go to A, the healer tank will go to C, and DPS can pick D and B respectively. Is that simple enough? And then you see whatever you get, and you adjust accordingly to make sure it is not dragged over a meteor. Is that simple?
Sure.
Why DNP for DPS?
Because we're keeping it. Well, okay. If a healer wants them, well, why? I just assumed, 2 roles: tank A, healer north. Tank A, healer south. Say, would the healers prefer something else instead, or would DPS have a preference? To answer, I guess to answer your question now, why not? Does
probably to keep it consistent with DNC. I'm fine either way. I'm just asking.
Wait, in what scenario are DPS taking D and C?
Because it's closer to 3 and 4. Because we're hovering around there anyway.
Yeah, but by that same argument, so is A.
I think what I would do is actually once the orb spawn and you're tethered to them, just stand so that the orb is to the right of you and then move clockwise to an intercardinal. Cardinal.
Do people like Ari's method more or mine? I'm fine either way.
I like Ari's method.
Is there anyone who will get thrown off with Ari's method?
So what was that?
It's simple. Once you're tethered to an orb, may stand so that the orb is to the right of you and just move a bit clockwise till you're on the cardinal.
Yeah, but sometimes I found myself completely the opposite side to the orb, and
yeah, how's that going to work, Ari? If I get one that is hard opposite to them.
If you're on the inner circle when the orb spawn, you should make it. And if you're worried about the cleaves, there's a cast bar for them, so they probably snapshot as soon as the cast bar is complete.
When you say to the right, though, do you mean depending on the way you're facing?
Looking at the middle have the orb to the right of you.
So have the orb.
So we're just saying that we do it counterclockwise.
Actually, I think what Ari is saying is like, here's a simpler way to explain that. Like, if you have the orb at B, you go to 2. If you have the orb at A, you go to 1.
Yeah, and then as soon as the orbs start moving, you move quickly over here, so you're on a cardinal and dodge the cleaves.
You okay?
But is there enough time to do that?
That's what I'm wondering. Is there going to be
then it's basically
time
going
to adjust
out and then adjusting also. I think
there should be time.
We'll try Ari's method.
Yeah.
My concern is the healers. If Morby has that, is he going to have enough time?
Just make sure you're not on the edge of the arena when you still need to be tethered, because if then you're tethered to the opposite side, you'll never make it.
I'm fine doing this method. I just also think my method is really simple too. It's just pick a spot to start with and use your fucking eyes depending on what temp.
To get to D and B, you have to run across the whole arena if you are badly positioned.
No, you don't know. If you go to a cardinal position to start with, because you'll see if you have a chain or not, then it's literally a case of, again, using the C example, if you came to C to start with, right? If you have the one at D, you stand here. If you have the one at B, you stand here. If you have the one at A, you don't move. You just stand here.
And if you have the one at C, you're dead.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to stand right here. I'm just using this as a reference. You can stand like here, for example.
Yeah, but the same thing you could also say about
Yeah.
other people.
Oh yeah, you'd have to go through the middle at that point, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Well, then
That's a
again,
secret he says.
but then again, couldn't you just sort of tease it as well?
I think it usually they don't make mechanics too complicated, so it's probably more that you have to guide them clockwise.
Okay, we'll try the clockwise one. So stay roughly around the middle to start with, see what tether you get, and line up to make sure that you're to the right of your tether, and then go to the appropriate cardinal.
So counterclockwise from your orb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clockwise.
No, that'd be
Clockwise
clockwise
from
from your
your
orb. That'd be clockwise from your orb. Because you want your orb to be to the right of you. Facing inwards.
Looking inwards.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Another way to think about it would be like, if you have the one at B, you go to C. If you have the one at C, you go to D, like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically you keep the right. You don't immediately start on C if you're tether B because the C orb still has to move out of the way.
Obviously, yeah, but you go towards that direction.
Yeah.
So, one way to think about it would be, if you have the one at B, you would go and stand roughly here. You could say.
About the cleaves, if the person who has the cleave aimed towards 2 stands right on this line, the cleave will be about from this line to this line wide.
So stand on the snowflake lines, basically, if you have a meteor. Oh god, I bet Pugs have fun with this fight.
I can tell you all about that.
Are we clear on what we want to do, though? Do you know what we want to do, Vivi? Okay, what do we want to do, then?
Drag the orbs clockwise.
So you get them to the right here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's give it a try, then. We'll get a working method, and then we just practice it.
Don't forget to refoot.
Yeah. After this pool, we'll go for our break as well, if people want the break, those.
Yep.
Thanks, game.
Yep.
Wow.
I had to fucking delay my Aurora by a GCD because of that. Because macros and server spikes don't mix well.
Small indie developer, by the way.
Find the mirrors. Save spot is free. Just stand right here. Loot. This mechanic is trash.
It's not that bad. I have full uptime now.
I'm still working on it.
Oh, look at me. I have full uptime now.
East and west. Knock back. I'm stupid. I don't know why I stood in front of that. Rhea?
I can't res.
To create a here then.
I'll hard cast.
Living dead it is.
I can't believe you didn't get hit by that movie.
I wasn't sure, so I kept going from the front to the back.
You might want to wait with cleansing living dead until after the mob.
Provoking
No.
because of look away.
Yeah, it makes the auto attacks a one hit. They hit for like 300k.
Dynamo.
Am I in?
Got Seek.
Oh, that's
Borderline though. It's
Really?
links. You've got to be right in a hitbox.
Oh,
I was in her hitbox.
Yeah, you were on it. You've got to be inside it.
You gotta be inside the woman.
I don't
He doesn't know
wanna.
how to do that.
I don't want to
Oh,
do it
shit.
either, but we need to do it for once.
Focus.
Vivi, swap between.
Yep.
Oh, I have nothing. Okay.
Oh, I have a tether.
Oh my god. What happened this time? I heard an orb explode.
I had nothing.
Did you explode an orb, Orbit?
No, I had nothing. So someone
Okay,
got something
good.
they shouldn't.
Okay. Let's try that again, because that was a fucking short pull. And then break.
Well, I mean, we always died there so far.
I mean, you're not
Yeah,
wrong.
but we then hit half past. That's what I'm going on. That's my excuse.
Alright then.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Also, I have a side note after this pool.
Oh no.
Mirrors. Safe spot is 1. Move right. Oh, I know your secret, so I know where that was then.
Shall freeze.
North and south.
Oh. Oh, where the fuck am I?
Oh fuck, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost.
Wipe it.
I was completely disorientated.
Why?
I don't-
Because you were on top of 2 other players. It might help if healers stand near 2 there to start with.
No, I usually do. I thought it was.
Alright, go on the break then.
Alright.
So the
you're
side note I wanted to say, guys, well, specifically for Vivi. So Vivi, every time I get the thing, I'm gonna count down my next trick after that because it's gonna be delayed because I can't apply it because I'm baiting the AoE.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just kind of more focusing on learning the healing aspect, so
Yeah.
my chain is going to be everywhere.
The damage can
Okay,
wait.
that's fine.
To an extent, it's going to be messy for a long time, so don't worry too much about the tricks.
Oh, okay.
Right. Again, we don't worry about damage optimization in the middle of prog.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd just say that.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
good you
fine.
did, but don't fret over it.
I'm
And
not
even more
fretting.
so, if your countdown is going to interfere with a call out, the answer is no.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say, do you guys want 5 or 10 minutes?
I'm okay with fine. I just need to take a piss. So I'm gonna BRB.
Okay. We're getting there. If this is the big mechanic everyone was talking about, then it's not too bad so far, it's just everyone has something to do.
So what are the 3 sources of damage that we're getting for all those wipes? What exactly
The
is causing
meteors,
all the damage?
an orb exploding, and the cleave.
So it's the cleave that is killing the orb people and the orb explodes?
Yeah,
or...
because the
okay.
cleave... here's the thing now, right? If you have a meteor, you want to stand on the snowflake line inside the meteor, closest to the boss, so that your cleave faces an intercardinal.
Okay.
Because if the cleave is facing an intercardinal, then that means the cardinals will be safe.
Yeah.
Why it has a new name?
Basically, what I'm gonna have to do there is I'm gonna have to let the call out stick to DPS calling if there needs to be a chain swap or not, or a chain switch, because we can't have too many voices going out there. Everyone's just gonna need to focus on that one. It's one of those mechanic dancers.
I'm back.
Welcome back, and apparently your new nickname is Boy Toy.
Oh. Okay.
You know the best part? I can believe that Vivi accidentally typoed that.
I mean, it's not.
But you're
hard
not
to
nowhere
type.
near
It's
each
only
other on the
one letter.
keyboard.
No, I'm convinced we'll get light rampant done tonight. I just hope this isn't another case of Titan where, okay guys, that's the hardest fight, that's the hardest mechanic in the whole fight done.
Well, to be honest, I can't even say yes or no at this point.
Wasn't asking you, Roy. God damn it, you need to really watch this. I've seen like 2 minutes ahead of you guys.
Exactly.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter, and that's why I can't really
I've
say
seen enough
anything.
anime to know where this is going.
I just want the music change.
We'll get
so
there.
hyped
We'll
for
get
that.
there.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, does
So-
the best new music? Screw you.
What is
Screw
this
you all.
side note about?
Oh, it was just something for Vivi regarding Trekking Chain.
Ah,
Nothing important.
never mind then.
But like I said, the only call that should go out during meteors, because everyone has to focus, is if in case a tank or healer need to switch. Nothing else should be said there, just focus on what you need to do. And remember, we want those cleaves facing into cardinally, so don't just stand in the meteor not giving a shit where your position is, because as it turns out, it does matter. God, this really is a lot like Forsaken 1, now that I think about it. It's a lot like it.
It is triggering my Vietnam flashbacks.
That being said, I'm sure Morb and Vivi are grateful it doesn't have the fucking healing check on it too.
Oh,
You
that
remember
comes
Forsaken
probably
1,
for
don't you?
another-
Don't you?
Healing is quite lenient during that.
There's basically just flares that deal damage.
The first Forsaken on God Kefka, Roy,
Wasn't as lenient.
was it had the same thing. It had meteor puddles, 4 tethers that tethered to 4 players, and it also had a mechanic called Heartless Angel, which reduced everybody to 1.
I'm happy I didn't heal that.
Heartless Archangel. Reduced everyone to
Yeah.
1 and they couldn't be healed for a while.
And even worse, if everyone was not at max HP before the cast went out, then it actually prevented any healing being done on the person who wasn't at max HP before the cast went out. A little nice touch of Whitehole in there from Xdef as well.
Both versions had it. It only affected the duration.
Yeah, I remember like we spent ages figuring out why can't we heal here?
Oh, just a second, I'm being called.
God damn it.
Kiz is what?
Not Kiss, he's being called.
Okay. Hurry up, raid's almost over.
You mean break?
I don't know, to be honest, Siegfried. If there is another light ramping, yeah, but the one everyone seems to dread is the one that happens in phase 1 from what I've heard.
You
So
did it
either
again.
I did well again.
You addressed Siegfried, but Siegfried didn't speak.
I
Siegfried
was
is
talking.
because he's
I
eating chips.
was talking
He
to
was
you.
talking to
Siegfried.
your comments, Siegfried.
Yeah, in party chat.
Carry on, then.
Have it.
Yeah, like so. What I'm saying is either there's only one light rampant, or if there is another one, it's not as complicated.
Is it called Light Rampant or Light Rampart?
I think it's like rampant, not rampart. I'm pretty sure it's rampant.
It's Rampart. Is it?
Is it rampart? Are we
I
sure
think
about
it's
that?
rampant.
I think it's rampant.
Well, it depends how it's spelled. I've not seen it, so
Let me just check.
it's just it's been spelled Rampart in there. So
No, well, maybe that's because Siegfried is stupid.
My mama said I'm a smart boy.
Yeah, well, I don't think your mum expected you to main Dark Knight.
No, she knew.
Was she a paladin?
No, she would have played Black Mage because she was a Fire Sorc when we played Diablo 2.
From what I've seen so far of like Rampant, it's not too bad. It's just really shit for uptime. Basically, you don't want to be the tank who doesn't have Meteor. Then again, so far, the fight in general has been shit for uptime. Mirror is shit for uptime. Diamond Frost is shit for uptime.
I picked a good day to get out the fucking AoE, the melee club.
Well, it's okay, Siegfried. We can still get good passes because we can be certain it's going to be the same problem for every other tank as well. And I'm going to tell myself that in the hopes it makes the pain ease a bit.
Well, we compete with the tank that didn't get the orb, not with the ones that didn't.
No, but on Diamond Frost, we're equally screwed either way. Anyway, say when you're good, Roy.
I wish I could say which healer or tank is getting the debuff so I can just place it like beforehand and be done with it.
No, that'd be too easy.
Should I just make something like a macro? 3.
Sorry about that. My best friend was mad at me that I didn't tell her I got Animal Crossing.
Right.
I like how Animal Crossing is dominating your life right now in all of those ways.
I mean, like my
Alright.
best friend wants to play with me. My American friends want to play with me.
Oh my god, like, I'm so popular.
I know, right? Oh my god.
Best
You
time
know,
to
for
have
someone
friends.
who claims he doesn't show his gayness that much, I gotta tell you, dude, your gay is showing hard right now.
I know, right? To be honest, that happens when I
I gotta
talk
be
to
honest
my
with you,
best
Roy.
friend.
I think
Yeah.
you might be fooling yourself.
I'm not fooling myself.
Does it go
It's
into...
just because I'm just in talking to Jesse, and Jesse makes me very gay.
Oh my god, I was
But
talking
what
to
about
Jesse,
James?
and oh my
Jesse?
god.
Oh my god, he totally made me ultra mega gay.
Like,
I assume Jesse
it's
was a
not
girl.
that bad.
Yeah.
Huh? Jesse is a girl, yeah.
To be fair, the name Jesse is a unisex name, so.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know a guy who's named Jesse.
Me too. I know more guys named Jesse than girls, that's the funny part.
Really?
Oh.
Check your food, kids. And let's
So
go.
does it-
And let's get this mechanic done.
Yeah. I'll get you next time, He-Man.
God.
Boy, boys, show up.
Hmm?
Find the mirrors.
Right.
No, this one. This one.
No, she did.
Sorry. Rhea, safe spot is 4. I'm gonna move left.
Sprint, please.
You don't really need to sprint on you.
Yeah, but I
It
was
doesn't help that. It doesn't help that she's one of those bosses that has sluggish movements when you move her.
Uh-huh. But for real, though.
They all do.
3.
East and west. Knock back. One goes, watch out. Now face her this way, it will be frontal.
Bite the bird!
Could I have a sight?
On tapping.
Okay.
Tank buster.
I'll top now off.
Okay.
I'll just keep her facing
I'll
this
have
way.
an aside as well.
Yeah. Light rampant incoming, get ready to look away.
Wait, that's redress.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, redress, look away. Oh, that timing! Fuck off! It's
Stop
okay.
being a perv.
Chariot,
Get away.
chariot.
Run!
My tank privilege will save me.
Grim, stop looking at the small girl redressing.
Sure.
It's rude.
Get ready.
Light consume you.
Focus off.
It's
Rampant.
Rampant.
What happened?
Oh, no.
You
I
know,
went the wrong
could
way.
it be?
You dragged it right through the middle, didn't you?
Could it be that actually if a cleave hits an orb that it explodes?
I didn't see. No, because I didn't see that.
Well,
Vivi screwed off. She dragged one right through the middle.
No, like,
What exactly killed me on
Yeah.
on the face before?
I don't know. Maybe you got hit by Snowflake.
I should have been on the safe spot and everything.
I thought the same before as well, Night, but didn't work out that way.
I suppose.
Let me read this.
Light
Oh, right.
Steve is just the.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Safe spot is spray. No. Gamble here. Ah, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Your blood shall freeze.
North and south.
4.
Knock back.
Oh,
One goes. Next will be
Done.
Rhea.
I'm half
Rhea,
the road.
Rhea, Rhea.
okay. Oh, it's not.
Yes, it is Morgan.
No,
I'm gonna have to violate it. Sorry.
Thank you.
It's like I
I'm
went
not
to the
calling
rear.
the safe spot Morbe.
I know, and it confuses the hell out of me.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
Such impudence.
Chariot. Right, rampant.
Light consume you.
And it is rampant, not rampant.
Big move.
Sieg.
What happened?
What?
The explosions are going from the inside.
Oh,
We took the meteors, but then they exploded.
the chains we got after the meteors exploded.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to
I
move
saw that
because of
lesson.
one of the orbs, and I think I might have gotten too close. Maybe.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'm not sure
Are
if
we
I was
really
supposed or not.
certain?
I had to
No.
move in. I had an orb
No.
going right through the back
I
of my meteor.
I saw explosions coming from the chains that appeared second, so
Meaning what?
that's probably based on distance from each other. That's we need to be at a specific distance we get the second set. Yes.
Okay, so how close do we have to be then?
That's the thing. We too close they explode, too far they explode, so we have to find the right distance.
Are we assuming that they still take that the chain people still take the meteors?
I'd assume so.
Okay.
I think we all
Try that.
moved in a bit after the meteors, so maybe not that.
I'm gonna quickly check the video.
Maybe you have to be in the center of your circle.
No, it can't be the center now. I thought the damage was based on if you were too far, not too close.
No, it's
No,
both.
it says both. If you're too close or too far, it explodes according to the description.
Well, that's some bollocks. So there's a fucking exact amount.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I'm telling you, I bet you it's right in the heart of the meteors.
So on the center of the circle.
Nice.
Yeah, I bet you it is. I honestly bet you it is.
And we need to be careful with the orbs, because if I stayed right in the middle, I'll probably have exploded one orb.
If people are kiting them properly, they shouldn't be, but then this whole clockwise method means that they're going to go slightly into the middle. I'm not sure this clockwise method is working.
Oh. No. Wait, I can see what happened to the... A morb didn't hit an orb at all.
No, I didn't, because I moved
Yeah.
away.
No,
But I
he
probably
thinks
went
he's
too
worried he
close.
might do, if he's right in the center.
Yeah, but I could see after we got hit by the meteors, most people actually moved up a little towards Shiva, and that caused the chains to explode. So we have to.
Don't move. Just stay where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. One because one person didn't move, but 3 did. You broke the connection in a way. Find your spots. Don't move, and see what happens.
So meteor center as well, right?
Yeah, Meteor Center. Yeah, we'll do Meteor Center. Pray to God that this works. Oh, I love mechanic descriptions which are vague as hell and what you would have to do exactly.
I mean, they can't stay exactly 3 arms away from each other.
Yeah, but if they're going to suggest that there's 2 possibilities, they kind of need to hint at something. Or it's just tons of trial and error.
No, it's not 2 possibilities, it's both.
Well, they're called tooltips. There's a keyword in there. It's called tip. I don't think that provides anything.
That actually might be hint is when we got the second of the chains, they were growing brighter. So maybe the amount of brightness they have means you need to be further.
That sounds like overcomplicating it.
Or he could be right. Safe spot is 1. Move.
Your blood shall freeze.
East and west.
3.
Knock back. Go.
Got him.
It's going to be frontal. Yeah, out front. Then tank buster. Vivian, my bow lighting.
Followed it.
Be afraid. Redress is next. Get ready to walk away.
The light shall usher in peace.
Walk away. Like rampant. Sorry, the dynamo first. Dynamo. Like rampant. So yeah, the dead center of the meteors this time.
Light consume you.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
okay.
trim.
No, I did that on purpose. No, I did that on purpose. Well, and I was the first one that exploded, so yes. Yeah. No one else moved there, right?
I didn't move.
You know, actually, I'm starting to get a bit of an idea about this mechanic.
Also, I'll be honest as well, I was a little spooked because a certain Dark Knight took a little too long to realize where he had to go, even though he sprinted.
You know, I think about this mechanic. Every time the meters drop, those chains grow a little larger, so we need to be a bit further away. Could it be that we actually have to slowly go out, and
Yeah, I'm
eventually
thinking we start in and we start in and we slowly move backwards every time we get a new one.
Yeah, and eventually we'll catch all the orbs in between the like chains to contain them, sort of.
Also, you have to make a box and.
Oh, it could be, yeah. So let's try that then. So instead of starting in the dead center, because that actually means I can't attack Shiva, start close while still being in the meteor, and then after that, move out backwards until the line looks thinner again.
Also, since the second meters need to be taken by 2 people, it means people with the chains can do them.
Yeah. We just have to slowly spread out. You guys are going to have to, depending on your position, take the meteors with the orbs.
Now, are we gonna determine that?
I'm guessing
What half of
meteors...
what half of the arena are you on when they appear? That's how you determine it.
Well,
yeah, we'll probably need to take the meteors that are furthest away from.
Do you see where D and B are, Roy?
Mm-hmm.
Split the arena down the middle. What side of the arena are you on when the second set of meteors appears? There you go, boy. You got your answer.
If my orb is on C, I'm gonna be on D, so I'm gonna be right in the middle.
And once the cleaves are done, you'll start moving a little bit, right?
To be honest, I just stand still so my orb doesn't go through the middle.
I don't know, dude. Use your eyes. It's hard to say right now. Use your eyes and adjust accordingly.
So we first start closer to the boss in regards to the meteors, and then we just slowly move.
If it helps, I would say, because obviously the orbs are moving clockwise, move a little left once the cleaves are done. If everyone does that, then you should be on one quadrant of the arena, split down the middle. Does that make more sense?
Yes.
So basically, we end up on 3, 4, 1, and 2.
No, you don't have to move that much, but yeah, you get the general idea.
Okay.
That should help determine which meteor you take.
Okay.
How did you die on Diamond Frost, Morby?
I got bongos. Yeah, I had two people with bongos sitting right on top of me.
I noticed I didn't have one. I thought it was weird that I didn't have one. Oh my god, I did it again. Sorry.
I mean, I think I'm the only one who goes with you, Grim.
Yeah, I've noticed that, Roy. Everyone else seems to love Morby or Vivi.
I mean, I don't blame them. They're just like safety.
I think Morby does.
Maybe.
Morby, how does it feel to be loved?
Safe spot is free.
Nice.
That was Dominic. That was completely retarded in every
Getting
single way.
greedy.
Thank you.
You're thinking the twins, aren't you? For the distance you can cover.
Your blood shall freeze.
Because that looks like your old twins movement during Electric Slide.
There's 2.
4.
North and
3.
north and south. Knock back.
Oh.
Oh.
What happened?
Vivi was later moving and she
Oh,
moved
yeah,
you as
Rhea? Rhea?
she ran straight into the AoE.
Orb, I'm gonna ballade you. Focus on finger.
Thank you.
I'm getting Roy in 1 second.
Redress incoming.
Light shall usher in peace.
Look away. So what we get? We have chariots. Yeah, we really need to get back to the middle. There's a group. Light rampant incoming.
Light consume you.
God damn it, why do I keep getting an orb?
We have to switch spots.
I don't like this right method. Without sprint, that is some tight timing. What happened though? What happened anyway? We had explosions. Guys?
I have no clue.
Don't tell me it was kids who fucked it.
Where is Casey actually?
Yes, hello?
Hello.
Welcome back
Is that
to
you who wiped us there with a distraction?
No, I lost sound very right at the start of that pull, so.
Okay, well, what happened there then, guys?
I don't know.
One of the chains went boom.
Fast exploded.
Yeah, one of the chains went boom. Alright, well, let's go again.
Guess someone was too close.
Wait, did someone go to the middle of the meteor again?
I was close to the boss, but then it exploded still.
Yeah, touching the boss is too close, it seems.
I'm not literally touching the boss though.
That was an early pull from our scholar. That really smokes.
Icy meatball.
Find the mirrors. Safe spot is 4. Gonna move left.
Okay, sorry.
Down a little better.
Oh, oops, I was trying to blur you, Roy.
You're glaring. That's rude.
Focus off. East and
Oh.
west. Knock back. On goes. Front. What's that? Keep. Redress incoming.
The light shall usher in peace.
Away.
Such impudence.
Dynamo. Right rampant.
Please give me chain.
It's 2, 1, now.
Light consume you.
I don't think he meant that chain.
Oh.
I meant chain.
Focus. Is there a swap?
Yeah, swap tank.
No.
Oh,
That came from someone else.
that was mine fault. I ran into the orb. I went in front of it instead of behind it.
Guys, I gotta say, if you don't need to address Roy mid-fight, please don't do it. He just can't help but respond.
I'm triggered, okay?
Like, he
I
was
can't
talking
help
about
it.
chain as in the thingy, so he could keep attacking. Not
Yeah,
your chain.
Well, it was kind of ambiguous.
but thanks.
Yeah, because whenever Vivi's used to hearing chain, it's always meant chain stratagem.
Ah. I'll just keep my thoughts to myself then, so I don't confuse anyone.
Right, sure.
Yes, please do say it.
You will stoke the fires of conflict.
Find the mirrors. Safe spot is 1. Moving towards the right. Go. Okay.
Shall freeze.
Cool.
Three.
East and west. Knock back. Wait a second. Oh shit, I didn't go proper east and west.
Jump off.
Yeah, just wiping guys, we're burning time. I think that was my fault, I think.
Yeah, you were like on the 1 instead of the.
Yeah, no, I know that. I just wasn't sure if that was what wiped us though.
Thing.
I hate east and west, it's so annoying. I much prefer north and south.
Fools.
What?
You would
Not
Right.
guilty.
defy.
I'm sorry.
How did you pull her?
He went too close.
Oh, okay.
She could sense his aura.
She sensed that crit low and was just like, no. Now he's too close all of a sudden.
Fools. We would stoke the fires of conflict.
Mirror. Safe spot is on 2. Moving left.
Your blood shall freeze.
3.
4.
North and south. Knock back. One goes.
Hard casting, Roy.
I don't know what icicle impact
Rhea.
is.
Okay, hard casting now!
Buster. My bar lighting Morbe.
If you want.
I don't always. It's only if I need to because you're struggling.
I mean, I have an addiction. It's up to you. I don't know what mitigation you have.
Buddy, look away. Buddy, you gotta work with me on this.
Such impudence.
Dynamo. Try ramping, spread around a bit.
Light consume you.
Sprint is your friend.
Okay, swamp, Siegfried.
What happened?
Siegfried, middle of the meteor, not melee range of the ball.
No, we said close to the boss.
No, that's explosive.
What?
Needs to be the middle of the meteor.
Oh, is that too close for the first set of tethers for everyone?
Yes.
We would have died anyway because your orb was going right through me, Grim.
Yeah, because the one I got tethered to more by sprint here, then there was no way I could have adjusted. I'm doing Ori's method.
people that go for jobs can't stay in the middle until they get the tether. Though.
I moved because I had one. Why don't you just talk?
Because I can hear myself and it throws me off.
Oh, okay.
I have a question. If the orb is going through the middle and everybody is staying on the middle center of the meteor, shouldn't that still be safe?
No, he's right. Because if the things are going into Cardinal, if we line up in front of our tethers, say at this distance, then we wait for the cleaves, and then we have enough time to move as necessary.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do that instead? As long as you're not super tight in, you won't get hit by a cleave. So why don't we just do that? Rather than this method of trying to sprint halfway across the arena and pray to God your orb won't angle the same way and go over a
even
meteor.
then it could work both ways, so if you can just keep it on the right side of you, or if you can't do that,
No,
just
you
run
don't even
through the
need to
middle.
do that. Again, you line up right in front of it. Obviously,
Yeah.
not super right front, but with a distance. No, that
Yeah.
doesn't do anything to them. Yeah. So why don't we just do that instead?
And
Any
another...
disagreements to this?
So we stand in front of our own orb?
So so obviously we all start around the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what orb you've got coming from. If you have the one, because again I can't use any other examples. If you have the one coming from C, for example, you would still stand middle-ish between two meteors, but say like maybe this distance, maybe a bit more.
So around here, if you have an medium.
Yeah, maybe a bit close. Yeah, I would say maybe about there. Yeah, that won't be enough to get you hit by the cleave.
But
and it ensures that your orb won't overlap.
But the meteor people are standing right center, right, which is here, which is just as far from the boss.
Yeah, but dude, it's a code. Think geometry.
Okay.
It should work unless. Sorry, go on, man.
And can we try just standing still until the tethers maybe disappear? Because I don't know whether we really...
The orbs are moving towards us now. We can't let the orbs touch us. Like, it just seems to wipe us.
Yeah, but for once baiting, the orbs don't have to stand still. For once with a chain, I meant, sorry. Just standing still in the center of a meteor and see what happens.
No. We can do that for the first one, yeah. But I mean, like, but for the second one, for example, no, like, because when you get a stack, it makes the chain more sensitive. You've got to spread out a little. You've got to move back a little bit to make it bigger. Or what are you trying to say, Naya, is that not worrying about making a square?
What do you mean? Sorry.
What do you mean?
I just meant because we always tend to explode at that point.
Because
and I don't
one
know whether...
person was off. Because no, do you remember what Ari said earlier? When you get hit by the first meteors, you get an extra stack. This affects the chain itself, and at that it seemed that at that distance, standing in the middle of the meteors, when you get the second stack, if you stay there, the chain is too sensitive, so it ruptures. So you have so as soon as the first meteor is hit, you get the second stack, and then you move out. You make the chain longer.
Okay.
Again, no quirky left or right movements. Just move backwards.
Okay.
All right. Are we okay trying this method for the tethers then?
Yes.
It should work. You can stand a little closer to the orb if you're not sure. Just don't let it touch you.
Oh,
Cares, can you keep your hands off the keyboard, please?
No, that was meant to be me starting my dance, but I hit the wrong button.
So the crit lows are cursed, it seems like.
Let's try
I
that
hit
again.
one instead of Q.
I love that macro.
You would stoke the fires will complement.
Safe spot is free. Move right. Yeah, it's a pain to tease. I'm afraid I've been playing it a little safer just in case.
Your blood shall freeze.
Four.
North and south. Knock back. Bongos. Nine.
I was still running away from the bongo.
Rhea.
Take care of healing.
People not listening? I'm gonna bolide this one more, big.
Thank you.
And that, Roy, is exactly what I mean about people speaking when I'm trying to do a call out. So look what happens.
The light shall usher in peace.
I got it.
Look away. Look away. Dynamo. Big creep can take that, thankfully. Light rampant, spread around. Remember the new method we're trying? Center of the meteors as well. Roy?
Yes?
Oh, you know the timing. Move out. What happened
Well,
this time?
The people that were between the meteors next to the boss were too close. I
Where
saw
were
two
they
cones. I saw two cones going directly south.
Where were they exactly?
I don't know, like near the line.
Okay, in that case, do the same thing, but stand a little further south to make sure you're more south than the meteor targets. Does that work? Why is everyone so quiet today? Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been muted this entire time.
Hello.
Yes, you have. Alright, just in case you've been saying anything, we can't hear you.
No, I'm just thinking some stuff.
Okay.
Nothing ever changes with Secret in his mute button.
I take it that it's a common occurrence.
A little. He's not the only one guilty of it, though.
No, it's the other common culprit.
They are just some things
So
that
it's a
you
German
don't
thing,
hear.
Mirror, mirror. Safe spot is one. One going right. Go.
Shall freeze.
4.
3.
East and west. Knock back. Bongos.
What?
Yeah, Zeke, you stood right in like the AoE of the flowers.
We'll light it.
Frontal. No, it's not yet. So
I'm fucking on the corner.
I'm
Just
gonna
letting you
hold
know.
as much time as I can.
If you stand on the corner, you get hit by it sometimes if flowers are that way.
Yeah, you have to be right on the line, Siegfried. Siegfried, take it, buddy, take it.
They're just coming up, man.
The light shall usher in peace.
Redress. Look away. Hurry up.
God damn it.
Yeah, shit.
Leave me alone.
Were you bully as we were?
Spread around a little bit.
Vivi.
Nye?
Yeah. How was I supposed to get there in time to that thing?
So you can go through the middle then.
I wanted to, but then
You stand near the middle to start with.
last
Oh,
time
well-
I went through,
Where were you, Nye?
I was
I
on the
did
opposite side
notice-
of you.
That when I exploded you up, he didn't die.
No, but it caused AoE damage. Wait, he didn't die?
No, he just got the damage down. He got reduced to critical HP and
If
damage
he
down.
gets a damage down, Ari, I don't think he's supposed to get it. That's always the debuff. That it literally is. Oh, it happened again. That's the debuff that basically says you failed.
Yeah, but does that mean the orb didn't completely explode in everyone?
I don't know. Lots of theories, but we need to practice to see for certain. Safe spot is 4. Going left.
Hi. What the fuck?
Oh, you got away with that. You're not facing inwards, are you? Then why did you go that way?
Free?
North
Oh,
and
no.
south. Knock back. Bongos. You've got to be ready to look. What I call it.
I was trapped.
Frontal. How? More B. I'll follow. No, we're okay. We're okay. Heal me up.
Well,
Did TBN saved you?
Yes, it did. Thank you, Siegfried.
The light shall usher in peace.
Redress. Away. Fucking OGC day. Dynamo. Tank privilege, I'll be fine. Like rampant, spread around. Be near the middle, sprint is your friend. Yeah.
Siegfried and the other DPS should have switched.
I also noticed as well, I'm pretty sure I was going to get hit by my orb. That was too
Yeah.
close. Yeah,
Yeah, that's too
that doesn't
close.
work. It doesn't work, yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
No, I
was
think we have...
dragging it in, like, so they all went past into the middle. That's what I thought we were doing.
I think we're on the right track of the method, but we have to be opposite our
Yeah,
orbs.
that's what I was doing all
No,
the
no,
time.
it was... No, as in being lying with your orb.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if it was too close or not.
Yeah,
But
so-
if
so, like,
you're in,
my orb
if
is on
you
D.
do
D, I
opposite
wanna
in
be at
line,
D.
it'll just hit the other person on the other side.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
No, he's right, it will, he's right, it will. It will.
You can run around it. Also, I was
Oh.
muted.
Yeah, I was kiting around my one because
Yeah.
it was very up my ass, but I was able to kite it around safely.
Yeah, do opposite, but like they said, but no, just the orb that's tethered to the opposite player, just quickly go around it when it's close to you. Step out of the way for it, to be exact.
Okay.
Because by that point, the cleave should have gone out anyway. This mechanic is trash. Only for uptime, though. Design-wise, it's a really cool mechanic. Well, they weren't kidding about this fight. It is so anti-tank.
It's anti-melee, you mean?
Yeah.
This whole tier is anti-melee.
No,
No,
E7 is
nothing
very
is like this fight,
friendly.
kids. This is...
I
If
wanna
it
hit
grew,
this
if it grew, that is fine, comparatively, but this is just fucking AIDS.
And I already can't fucking stand the
optimise
Ifrit
the
Garuda
play,
fight
so.
from melee nightmare.
Oh no, that's fine. That is honestly fine. Mirrors. Safe spot is 2, moving right.
Left, you mean?
Left, yeah, what am I saying?
Oh, it's about to be right.
Okay, that's the first time I've miscalled it. It's the first time.
That's why I didn't pay any fucking attention to you there.
Shall freeze.
Four.
3.
North and south. Knock back. One goes. Why is Ari dead? Why is Vivi
Hello?
dead?
Getting Vivi.
Rhea. I'm gonna bolide this mob, just focus on that.
I can get Ari.
Okay.
Oh,
See
heal
what she
Ari.
does. See what she does. Alright,
I'll have an
Rhea.
asylum.
Look away.
Such impudence.
Chariot.
God damn it.
Alright, spread around for light rampant. Remember, do opposites this time. Should work. I hope.
Tank switch. No, that wasn't enough.
No, the wrong person to swap. No.
2 DPS should have
Move out, guys. Move out.
Meteors!
That's right.
No, you said tank switch. You didn't say with who.
Normally it's always for DPS.
No, in that case, Kiz, you were kind of running around with whatever.
You know, I actually found this one is an easy method. You stand in the middle, and once you get tethered to your orb, move to the side.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Alright.
This time I was in the middle. I was straight in the middle. I got tethered to D, and I moved to C, and that was perfectly.
So you got tethered to D and you moved to C.
Yeah. Well, I
Where?
should have. If clockwise, I actually should have moved to A, but that would have
Where
been
exactly did you stand, Ori?
in the middle.
In the middle.
You got tethered
And
to D and you just stood, what, dead center?
It
No,
was center
I was-
and then moved.
I was dead center until I got a tether, and then I moved to the side. Not to the front or back, but to the side.
To the side of what?
So
is
that you can
Meteor?
bait it to the side.
So you move this direction.
Yeah, I
You were
moved to
standing
C
in
this
the-
time. So the tether was on D, and then I was from middle. I moved to C, and now the orb was moving from D to C.
Okay,
Not hitting
okay,
anyone.
that's fine, but what method do people want to do? Do we want to try that now? I just want to point out that wasn't what wiped us there. That was kids running all over the place and now not telling me which one to swap to.
like the method we were just using was the method we've gotten furthest till now, as my observation.
Well, take a vote then, guys. We're burning time. I would like this mechanic to be done before the end of the night. Okay, well, the rest of you have to pick one as well.
Well, we pretty much have to say if you're in the center and then you have the tether to your back, move to the right.
And if you have your tether to the front, move to the left.
No, if you have the tether to the front, you turn your character around until it's in your back, and then from that point of view. Basically, if your camera is at the orb, looking at Shiva, move to the right.
And what if it's neither of those?
Turn your camera.
Turn your camera so that you're always facing directly away from your orb, and then move to the right.
Yeah.
I'm fine with this, but why do I bet this is going to catch someone?
Alright, so it's
I mean,
not completely opposite?
No, that's not what Ari said at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What he said was, as soon as you get your tether, line up in such a way so that you're facing away from your tether directly,
Yeah.
and then with your camera facing away, move to the right.
Yeah.
I bet you this. I'm fine to do it if I'm
That's
telling you
going to
this.
put us going
Shouldn't we do the
anti-clockwise.
clockwise
Isn't
baiting
this-
though?
is this-
So-
Yeah, that's going to do us anti-clockwise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't this the exact same strat we were just using? Only
Yes.
the other way
Only,
around.
but we stand in
Well, do you
position.
want to move to the right or to the left then? If you do left, then it's clockwise.
Left then.
Right.
Fine for me.
Are we all clear on that?
Clear now.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
I mean, I have faith in it. I'm just convinced it's complicated enough that it's going to catch someone. That's all.
Isn't every method one where you just need to do it a couple times and it's gonna work?
I mean, some people will probably get caught off guard the first time.
And just focus, folks. Safe spot is 1, moving right. Go.
Your blood shall freeze.
East and west. Knock back. One goes. You know why that's happening, right? Because the bongo players are going frontal. Because the bongo players are going with the flares. You did hear that part, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Why
no,
you
I was in front.
I was wedged between two.
Why do 2 keep going that way? I said for 1 to go with tank. Can you guys start doing that, please?
Well, we don't really have
It's because it's
time.
both
Okay.
DPS, so.
Look away.
And even if it's 2 that, if they're stacked properly, that
Dynamo.
doesn't really matter.
It is
Well,
probably
stack.
dead.
Well, fine then. Stack properly then. Yes.
Because people are arguing over shit.
Like rampant. Yeah, but you didn't hear me call dynamo.
That
Alright, do the
wasn't the
method.
problem.
Face your camera away if you get thingy.
It was because I was stunned.
And something went wrong. What went wrong this time?
I may have went face first into an orb.
You're kidding, Morley.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just trying to get to my place.
I just suck at left and right, so it took forever for me to
Yeah.
actually see it.
Remember, you face away from your tether and then immediately go left, obviously making sure you don't line up with the cleaves. Sprint if it helps, honestly, and it probably will.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of
Like I said, I bet the points have fun with this one. Safe spot is 2, moving left. Go. So about that freedom kiss.
Your blood shall freeze.
No problem.
Four.
East and west. Knock back. On goes.
Shatter.
Rhea. Redresses next. Oh, that turn is so funky.
Yeah, it's like Frontania.
The light
Yeah,
shall
it is
usher
actually, isn't it?
peace.
Look away.
Such
Dynamo.
impudence.
Rampart, spread around. Rampant, even. Or you got me saying
Consume
rampart.
you.
Rip.
Oh fuck!
What
I
happened?
think we.
I was moving the wrong direction.
Did you move right or left?
The orb was to my right.
Yeah, you should have gone left. What happened with you?
I
You ran
looked
headfirst
opposite
into
and
an
I went
orb.
left.
You ran headfirst into
But then
an orb.
like, from the angle I was running at, it was straight into an orb, so it was just like,
Yeah, that was mine.
You can't
Yeah.
use your eyes. But then again, it was Siegfried's fault, though, yeah.
Yep.
Because if everyone goes the same way, that should not happen. And remember meteors as well. Once you're done with your meteors, move backwards. You want to thin the line again. Do a controlled movement.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Safe spot is 2, moving left.
Oh. Sorry.
Alright.
Your blood shall freeze.
Four.
East and west. Knock back. Bongos. Gonna die more. Rhea.
Yeah.
Getting more.
Followed.
Slow rensing Vivi.
Bringing him in.
The light shall
Redress.
usher in peace.
Look away.
Such impudence.
Carrier. Okay, we need Morby off now.
Progressing him.
Light consume you.
Oh, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
This is
troubadours
ruin
just so
things.
that we maybe survive.
Focus.
Yeah, no, it's screwed.
Switch, Ari, switch.
I have a tether as well.
And did it wrong again.
It's a wipe, guys. May as well see as much as we can, though, right? Okay, this time the tether didn't do anything.
Yeah, we were far enough away, I ran away from you. But yeah, you can't take the tower.
What could I do, Ari? I had a tether because Morby was dead. Oh, for fuck.
The fires.
Okay, this has happened too many times tonight. Why is that happening so much? Like, we never have this many pulls like this night like that. Who did it this time?
This time it was me.
Right. If you're not sure, can you maintain, like, a safe distance?
I'll maintain a safe distance. I'll stay here.
Because that's, because, you know, 1 is a coincidence, 2 is not.
2 is just greed.
What did I do, Siegfried? Wow. Wow. I love what you did.
Right, come on, boys. Let's get this done. And Siegfried, go left, not right. Left.
I'm German, I can only go right.
I'm starting to think we should have stuck to right if it's going to be this bad.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
what happens when you suggest the method going right and then you change it.
Ow.
Yeah, that was
I
quite
think that was
spicy.
so bad.
My thingies went out. Did you?
I think I had a crit low.
I don't know.
She'll be just being sassy.
Safe spot is 1, moving right. Go.
Your blood shall freeze.
Fall.
3.
East and west. Up back. One goes.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Was one of them
Getting what?
slightly... That's never happened before. Was one of them slightly
got
off?
him.
Frontal, get out in front. I think one of the snowflakes might have been slightly off, Molly.
Living dead.
Or I might have been too close to the center.
Well, I've done that before, provoking.
Ugh.
Oh, get a facing finger.
The light shall usher in peace.
Play. That's the best I can do. Carry up. Light rampant. Get ready. Focus up.
Consume you.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What?
where am I?
Who the hell's tethered to who?
What? What happened?
Literally, the tethers were all in a line with each other. It was really hard to tell who the hell was to adjust for who.
I think you guys should do like a controlled spread there, so maybe have tanks hover around north, healers hover around
Yeah.
south.
Yeah, I think 2 people were standing on the same spot,
Yeah.
and they were in the middle of the tent, so we couldn't tell.
Okay,
who
just to
was-
help,
Yeah.
just to help, when light rampant is coming, healers hover near the middle around 2-ish. Tanks will do the same around 1. DPS hover around 3 and 4 around the middle-ish. Should help a little bit. Okay,
Basically, don't be stacked.
is that cool for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
More, you let your food drop.
Yeah.
You're really not focused tonight, are you, Morgan?
Clearly not.
Focus. You would stoke the
Too many
fires
things
of conflict.
thing to pay attention to.
Well, that's the deal of life.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man, nuts.
Shatter.
Safe spot is free, going right. Screw you, Shiva.
I mean, it was the mirror, not she.
It's her mirrors, same thing.
Blood shall freeze.
Four.
North and south. Knock back. One goes.
Shatter.
Rhea. Alright. Ooh. Playing with fire.
No, it's going at the back at the target circle.
I'm so glad I over mitigated that because I wasn't helpful.
The light shall
Redress.
enter in peace.
Away. Sign them up.
You might be safe.
Nope.
It doesn't matter. Hey!
Then I call bullshit that other time I died.
She was
Right.
a little sly.
Like Rampron, do your sprags on your appropriate sides. Yes, get the fuck on the other side. Aye.
Yeah.
You've got to use your eyes for that mechanic, guys. There's no trick to it.
The problem is I don't know how far I can go back safely before it explodes.
I don't know. Everyone go to the edge of where the meteor was, I guess.
I could not have moved back.
And
I could have not moved
Guessing-
there.
The problem.
guessing it'll be like the edge of the second circle, since the first one is the edge of the first circle. It's only a guess though.
I mean, you know what's also a problem for the chain people to go out is because we're rotating the orbs right behind them. At that point, the orbs
Exactly.
are behind them,
Yeah,
so they
that's the
can't go
point
back.
of this method. Like, you have to quickly figure out which tether is yours, and because there was a lot of overlapping tethers there, it took a bit longer to see mine. And then you have to adjust quickly.
Yeah, can't we just go straight opposite and dodge the orb on the
Yeah,
other
why
side?
why can't we do that?
What you'll do then is someone at the opposite sees, there's orb going straight up behind me, I'll move to the right, and the person on the other side, I'll move to the left, and they'll just mirror
Wait, what?
orbs.
Like, what, Ari?
What?
Just
That's-
evading
if
each other.
you have an orb behind you, you move to the right to dodge it, and the person on the other side sees the orb behind him, so he'll move to the same direction. And
Then there's
push
a very simple way. Everyone kite left around their orbs. Is that not simple enough? Basically, it's. I have an orb on the opposite side right now, right?
Yes.
There's obviously the person at A has the same, so there's an orb around me. If I move this way to dodge it, but the person on the opposite side moves right, their orb is going to move in the same direction as me, trying to dodge it.
But not that much though, it's just a slight angle.
As long as everyone moves in the same direction to kite the orbs, it's fine, right?
I mean, as long as they still go straight through the middle, we shouldn't have any problems because by the time we get to the other side, you're standing probably
What are people more
right.
comfortable with, moving right or left? I'm getting the impression people are more comfortable moving right. So what direction are people more comfortable moving in, left or right?
Well, personally, I think for me it's right.
Yeah, I tend to go drift to the right.
Clockwise or anti, so either. Vivi? Is that what you meant?
No, I meant using those phrases.
Well, in this case, it would be anti-clockwise.
Okay, I can work with that.
Okay, so we're going to do the opposite method again. So go opposite, and to dodge your orb, go move right, anti-clockwise around it.
So we're going opposite of where our orb is, and then we just okay.
Just remember though, you have to be further south than the meteor targets. Let's go again. I mean, we are doing progression. We're trying out a bunch of different methods to make this work. So,
can you even attack Shiva from like here?
Wait, what?
When you're never mind.
Who are you talking to, more than me?
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Safe spot is 4, moving to the left. Go.
Your blood shall freeze.
Four.
3.
East and west. Knock back. I called it. This is fixable, Morby.
Alt right.
That's frontal.
Back up.
I'll take this with follow to make it a bit easier for you.
Okay.
I'll get Ori.
Okay.
We have redress up next.
The light
Yeah, same.
shall usher
You'll
in
make it.
peace.
Look away. See what we got. Carrier.
No. Thank you.
Probably wasn't
Like
needed.
rampart, get into the middle and spread in your appropriate directions.
Light consume you.
Opposites, remember. Kite, anti-clockwise around them. Move out of it.
Meteors.
Meteors, guys!
Years. Oh, I was alone.
The northern one, Siegfried, you just completely ignored it.
Yep.
It seems like okay. So what we did learn there though was that us going all the seconds for the chains, everyone moving to these markers here seemed fine. That seemed like it worked. So we do that then, right?
Yep.
We're on the right track, boys and girls.
Now people would also need to remember to take the meteors.
Yeah.
Well, now that we're actually getting to that part.
We are now.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Oh no.
What did you do?
My controller's out.
It's out. You didn't charge it?
So rip us.
No, we're fine.
Rescue me more to the safe spot.
I'll try.
Safe spot is 4. Moving left. Obey.
Yeah, but I cannot rescue her now.
Oh my god. Come on!
You
Oh,
didn't.
now you move!
You didn't charge it for raid.
I'll get you.
Oh my god.
Wonder how that's going to change things.
3.
Oh, 4. Then.
Where am I going? East and north and south, north and south. Knock back.
North and south.
On goes.
Where did I die?
Getting Vivi.
Next will be a frontal. Don't let me die, Morby, and I can bog the buster. You want me to bog the buster?
Yes.
I got tears.
So Craig, get her back to the middle.
The light shall usher in peace.
Redress. Walk away. Dynamo. Light rampant, spread around your appropriate size.
Light consume you.
Here, night switch.
Did somebody run into an orb?
Yep.
Was that you, Siegfried?
Yep.
Were you not looking?
Reacting too late.
Leftel then?
That or one more after, depends where we wipe. Wow, I really didn't think this mechanic would take us the whole night. Jesus Christ.
I told you it was a
This mechanic
nightmare.
is infamous.
Oh, no, it's not really hard, it's
Yeah.
just figuring it out.
There's
Yeah, 'cause there's a lot
apparently
going on.
still like 3 or 4 strategies going around the party finder because no one can find an optimal solution.
Then again, yeah,
Odd.
if pods are struggling with this even with a fucking guide, I suppose that says everything.
I mean, pucks can't position at all, so that's most of the time the problem.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely a team mechanic. Safe spot is 3, going left.
Oh my god.
What are
Right.
you doing, woman?
I'm
I'll get
Control.
Vivi.
Controller was being a dick.
I take it doesn't work as well with the wire.
No.
Blood shall freeze.
Diamond Frost. He'll Vivi up quickly. Go.
4.
3.
East and west. Knock back.
Oh, I don't.
That's it.
That's not a sound I want to hear in the middle of this movie.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Oh.
Listen more.
Rhea. I'll borrow the buster.
Upcasting Roy. No, I can't.
I'll slow cast them.
No, no, don't worry. I got it.
Redress. You ain't got time. Look away.
Thank you, Ari.
Dynamo. Now you have time. Get to your spots. Do it right this time.
light consume you.
Me
Means
and
the
more?
tank switch.
Baby.
No, back.
Oh, fuck
It's
off.
because we both changed at the same time.
Wait, was it you guys who boomed it? I thought it might have been me.
Oh.
Problem was, I was calling out the tank, and Ari called
One
out the
more
tank,
quick
and with that we...
I forgot to repair.
Last one.
Is that enough?
Something bright. Oh my.
Oh
God.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
HP.
Right. That's not enough to last you the whole night.
No.
You didn't repair during the break.
To be fair, yeah.
To be fair, I forgot, but I can self-repair, so that wasn't an issue when I hit 10%.
Well, I'll say this much, guys. That mechanic took us the whole night. We'll figure it out next week. But I'm a little disappointed by the amount of instant pulls that happened there. It's just, I gotta be honest, guys. The team seemed unfocused tonight. When a lot of things were addressed, people just went quiet as well. That's not good. Between kids hitting the buttons quite a lot, Morby, you were unfocused as hell, and I want to know why.
I did it twice.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I'll consult
Someone was a fat finger, the wrong
my
kid.
heads to let you know why.
Well, if there's a reason for it, that's what I meant, Morby.
There's no reason.
Oh, okay. Well, still. But yeah, but Roy also only did it twice as well, Kiers. The point but that still amounts to
Yeah, I
4
did mine for
pulls.
different things though.
It doesn't matter. It's still 4 pulls. And between a healer who didn't charge her damn controller, I don't know, just the team seemed unfocused. So, don't get me wrong, we'll get that mechanic done, but yeah, that's a little disappointing, guys, honestly.
Raid days maybe?
Yes, raid days. So, with that in mind, any bad days next week?
Fridays are no. Wednesday can only be a late.
Any others?
Nope.
Okay, no, do we have to choose between Tuesday or Thursday?
I'm not having anything that's... I have to stay indoors, there's nothing from me.
Oh yeah, that's right, you can't go out for D&D, can you?
Hmm.
Okay, so Tuesday, do you guys want to do the 3 days plus the 2 hours on the Wednesday, or do you just want the 3? We should probably do the extra to make up the lost time, but it's just my opinion.
4 days.
Okay, so tomorrow, so every day except for Friday and the weekend. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Depending on how the fight goes and how fast we get the weeklies done, I don't know. Maybe we'll have a good shot at getting some good serious prog on Shiva. Maybe even a clear.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesdays are like.
Yeah.
Thursday and Monday.
Wednesday late.
Yes.
Okay.
But no, okay. But on the good news, though, I think of what we learned. So, for what we have learned for that mechanic is that for at least once the first meteors have hit, we can go all the way out to those corners with no problems.
One thing that we'll have to figure out for the mechanic as well, the stacks for we have that's not equally divided. Like from the chain people, 2 of them have 1 more stack than the other 2. Same for people to tether to the orbs. There's like
means...
1 pair. Yeah.
What that might mean, or to be honest, sorry, what I think is that what that might mean is that those who have an extra stack might have to technically move a bit further out while the other 2 don't, but if everyone moves, it should be fine.
What gives a stack so far I've noticed are the meteors give 1 stack and Path of Light gives a stack. So that means that if 5 stacks you'll probably explode according to the description. So that means that people who have 2 stacks can only take 3 two mechanics, like a meteor and Path of Light, or 2 meteors.
Well, we're probably going to assume that after the 2 meteor puddles, there's going to be 1 more, which has the 4 people. The question, though, is whether or not that's the orb people who take that, or if it's something different. I would assume
I think at this point there will be some people with 4 stacks, and those have to stay out no matter what.
Okay, gonna pop up, guys. So see ya.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to see more of that. Well, if that, on the bright side, if that it does happen to be the most complex mechanic in the fight, then I guess it's not a bad thing it took us the whole night.
We're probably only halfway to this mechanic if it's like that.
I think we're probably past the hardest part of it, though, because that shit with the fucking... Like, when you consider the chains as well, getting an orb there is shit, and not even just for uptime, it's really hard to spot. Like, the best way to spot it is, as soon as the chain people get into position, those who know they're going to have an orb, quickly put yourself at an angle so you can see your tether a bit better. Because some of those tethers are hard to spot, even with Berg's Eye. It's really kind of eggs, if I'm honest.
Why not be off center, but like intercardinal? If the orbs never spawn intercardinally, then it should be easier to identify if you're off.
Well, that's what I mean, yeah. But they have a very small window to do it because they can only do it once they know they're not a chain person.
But the chain, no, but even then, like the chain person, the chains come out earlier than the orb does.
No, I know, but even then, it's only a small window before the tether show up.
Good night.
It's
Good night, alright.
Good night.
Nah, two rungs for me. I had to take an extra second to spot it because it was overlapping with another one.
Again, if you just spread intercardinally, you should be able to know.
Yeah, no, that's probably the way to go. Yeah.
Because I have personally had instances where, when I was stacked in a cardinal manner, where I spread in the cardinal manner, and I literally just had a line formed because the orbs.
Something I'm wondering is that have we established if a person who doesn't have a chain, can they get hit by a cleave without any problems? Or do they get a damage down or something? Have we seen that at all?
They can take it, but they're low health, so there would need to be a heal in between.
Because I'm wondering if there's sort of a cheesier way we can do it that involves getting hit by the cleaves. If it makes the orbs a bit more controlled.
How many meteors do we have after the first meteors are done?
We'll have to see. Don't forget that getting hit by the cleaves increases our debuff counter.
Oh yeah, that's true, Morby. Yeah, that could be why it's not allowed. Yeah. Because that's right, every single person has it as well, and it's like, you can only take this many hits. So I think the idea is to ensure that nobody reaches 5. Which means as long as we execute the mechanic as intended, it should be fine.